Hi, chat. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Oh, I gotta hold on. I forgot. We lost Haley, so let me adjust cameras super quick. Super quick.
Oh, I'm Andromeda.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Who am I?
Your best Andromeda impression.
There we go.
Good job.
Thank you. I was studying.
There we go.
Studying?
Gotcha.
Theo, you were just Arlow the whole time.
Oh, my tits are below you.
And I always will be.
Hi.
Below you.
Nice tits.
It's like your big body.
It's like looking in a mirror.
There we go. Everyone's in position.
Nice.
I want to be a witch.
I want to be a witch.
I want to be a witch.
Sorry.
I want to be a witch.
That was really good.
Thank you.
Hold on.
I want to be a witch.
I want to be a witch.
So, we're just gonna dive right
I've been
back
watching
in,
a lot of
gang.
Wicked.
I'm scared.
I'm gonna
ready.
see it tomorrow.
Sing what?
We'll see it tomorrow.
Okay, wait, okay.
Oh.
Jingle.
Sorry, we gotta be.
Sorry.
You're good. It's only for Haley.
Hey.
Her time crunch.
For her.
My jingle. That's always how I bring you guys back.
It works every time.
It does. Andromeda. Hey. The group of you, in fact, about to bamboozle you again after you've just been bamboozled. As you were all like standing there talking to fucking Deimos. Who is still in the little corner of the room, like just doing what he was doing.
Yeah,
before.
wait, it still hasn't.
And that's fair.
In the corner.
And that's fair.
Unfortunately, guys, Wit's gone for the night. Just check him out. He's gone.
staring.
What a day.
You
Yeah.
invited the bitches for this party. What if your goddess comes around? I'm not talking to her.
Liliah. Well, speaking of
But right
Liliah,
now,
One step at a time.
focus.
Maybe one step at a time.
speaking of
Liliah.
Liliah, you see her, and she's coming from that archway. That archway that like she came from before. So it's almost a little bit like deja vu, like because she's coming back out from that little hall from behind the throne. And she is waltzing, and you see her waltz over to the little buffet table where you guys are all standing. And she waltzes over. She grabs for like a fork, and she grabs for a little goblet, and she looks at you, Andromeda, and she's like, "Are you ready?
Fuck. Yep, sure. Yeah.
Do you want to give a speech?
A speech?
Come with me." she walks to like the middle of the room, even though there's like people all milling about.
Does she like follow?
Yeah, and she stands like in the middle, and she just goes like, ding ding ding, ding,
Yeah.
on the little
I
goblet,
love this.
and you just see like all of the nymphs, all the creatures, all the fairies, everything. They just all turn and look. Even the ones that are like in the little pools, even the ones like at the food table, like grabbing things, like they all look at Liliah. And she does loom over like basically all of them. And so she's like smiling, and she just kind of gives them all this like bright smile. She's like, "Hello." To everyone, she's like, "Lovely of you to join us. We have a special event for this party. In fact, one of the main reasons for this party." And she looks at you, Andromeda, and she kind of like, she goes like this. She like pats the top of your head, and she's like, "This is my firefly, one of my precious pets. And she made me run a favor for her. Of course, by my own willpower, my own want to do so. I wouldn't have taken the favor if I didn't want to do it." And she looks at you. "Do you want to tell all these lovely, fine creatures what the little favor was?"
There were.
She's looking at the fucking crowd.
That's a crowd.
Arlo like swerves through until like you can see him, and he just goes,
She like brushes herself off. She's like,
Everyone's looking at you.
The food chain is super important. I grew up knowing that. And when someone steps out of the food chain, they have to be punished when they take too much.
You hear some like some of the little nymphs and the fairies go like, yeah, they do little hoots. And it's a bit manic, like it's like that like a little animalistic, like it sounds a bit animalistic.
Like it's like shrill.
Yeah,
of, like...
shrill like hooting.
Andromeda like,
Lilia's just smiling at you.
Yeah. Her name is Dianthus, and she's a real bitch.
They
So I
cheer
hope
louder.
you enjoy it.
They cheer even louder. Liliah like looks at you and she's like, Right, pet. Do you want to speak first? Or do you want to, I don't know, get a warm-up in?
Ooh, maybe I can say something to her first. You know, while she's still with us.
Right. That's actually smart, yes. And she turns. And you just watch her kind of go like this. And as she kind of like moves her wrist and kind of like extends it and like bends it, you watch as like the water from the pool begins to like climb out over the edge of the pool until it's like going past people's like feet, like climbing over like the floor, the cobblestone, until it is meeting a point directly in front of where the two of you stand, where Liliah and you stand. And it is directly in front of Liliah, and she's watching it very carefully in her hands, doing these little, it's very like Scarlet Witch little movements. And the water is coming from like every pool. It's like seeping out and just like kind of coming until it's colliding in the middle. And you watch as the water begins to kind of lift and start to form like a being, essentially. And you note that as it forms, this being, their ankles are tied with rope. And so are their wrists, tied with rope behind them. And they are basically sprawled out on the floor. And they also have like a bandana, like mouth gag, basically tied around their head and like tied in the back so that they can't speak. And they're making noises, like frantic noises. And as they form, you note that this dryad that appears in front of you on this sort of like temple floor, which I feel like is very symbolic. And as the water sort of like finishes forming them and like dissipates, Liliah like drops her hand and is just like looking. And you note that this dryad is much bigger than like dryads you're used to. She is very muscular. Like a very like built figure. And you note that her hair is that golden blonde, of course, but it is like short and a bit cropped, almost like shaved, kind of like around the back and on the sides. You see this like rather drastic like scar that is going like across kind of like from her temple like down into her hair. You know, a few others, like a little lip scar and a little on her like jaw, just like kind of scattered and like not quite scars you're used to. Of course, they look like chipped wood because you see that bark that is lining her skin as well. And her eyes, of course, are that blonde, like golden glow. But she looks very much like Ferox described, like the muscle. She looks large. She looks like she could pack a fucking punch. She is like a thick tree. And much like similar to you in the way that you share like that strength. Like that is one of your like biggest attributes, is you're really strong, and it is very clear that that applies to her as well. And she is sort of like muffled movement, and she's got the arms tied behind her, like ankles tied, and she's kind of moving a little bit, and I think her eyes sort of lock onto you and just like descend into this like glare as she like takes in like the eyes and the hair. And Liliah kind of steps forward and she's like, lovely of you to join us. And like, sorry in advance if this gets grotesque, but we know what we're here for. She grabs like the top of her hair.
From a torture party.
Truly. Grabs the top of her hair and like pulls her upright so she's like on her knees in front of you. And Liliah's just like holding her in place, and it parallels the way that Tobias was holding Varys, was he was like gripping his head, and that is what she's doing. And she like rights her until she's like steady, arms still tied, legs still tied, and that mouth gag still in place. And Liliah kind of just like brings forward one of her like sharp talon like nails, and she's like, shall I cut it?
The gag?
Yes.
Yeah.
What else did you think?
I don't know.
She just slices at the little like tie, and it just like falls away, falls down to the floor. And you see it like the woman, who you could assume to be Dianthus. Like, I can't wait to draw her, by the way. I can't wait to draw her. You also do notice, the rings on her fingers that you noticed in that, that you noticed in that vision. And they're like on every finger. And yeah, you see Liliah kind of just, as it falls, Liliah like tightens her grip a little bit and like make sure that she's upright. And you see Dianthus kind of like spit a little bit, like probably actually spits like onto the floor. And these creatures are still all surrounding you. They are all just like watching with like rapt attention. The group of you, I assume you're also just like watching. Dimitri's like, no more jerky. He's like, what? Yeah. And I think Connor has this very inquisitive stare on his face. Like, he's got his goblet, but he is just like watching, almost like he's studying a little bit what's like happening here. There's a little bit of fear in his expression. And
looking execution.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God!
You guessed it.
Connor, my boy, I'm sorry. You didn't have to go.
Oh, he didn't know what he was gonna do. But yeah, Liliah writes her, and then she's like, "Are you okay with an audience? That was sort of the point of this, but they're going to be privy to your conversation."
That's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. Yeah.
Liliah just lets go, and like takes a step back. And just she's watching you like so proud, like a proud mother. Yeah. Oh my God. And Dianthus is just hands tied, ankles tied, looking up at you with this like glare.
Andromeda looks down at her so evenly, like a little unsure.
I'm nervous,
but she's like meeting her like face on. And I'm echoing a little bit, I think, so I can hear myself kind of. Maybe, possibly.
Is it me?
I don't know.
You're not echoing for me, so.
Huh.
No.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Do you hear it?
Tiny bit?
Only when you said, huh. That was the only time I heard it.
Oh, weird. It must be me then, because I don't hear it.
Weird. I don't know. It might be, I think it was the headphones picking up.
Yeah, when I get closer to the mic.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll back a little bit. I'll just project. That's fine.
I'll project. So she stands there and she's looking at her like evenly, a little afraid, almost unsure. I would say not scared, but like unsure.
Yeah. I
think a little bit of anxiety from it being like a big spectacle, and she's unsure like how this is going to go.
Yeah, fair.
And I think she kind of walks forward to her. And like lowers down, like that she takes a knee basically.
Yeah.
And she's like eye to eye with her. Is she like kneeling or anything like that?
Yeah, she's on her knees.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's basically like sitting back on her like ankles that are tied, and then has her arms like behind her back. Yeah, that's like kind of like the position Liliah's like locked her into essentially.
And I think as she was moving down to her knee, I think she kind of went up to the clasp of like the little sleeves that she had on, the little black sleeves.
Yeah.
Unclasped it and like let it like fall.
Slay.
She just has like her little bodysuit that she has on.
I love it here.
Looking cunty as hell.
As she should.
And I think as like a little bit of flavor as she's talking to her, the little metal face piece she has on, it creaks as she's talking, almost in like a
Damon's core.
A little bit of Damon's core. A little bit of Damon's core. And she like looks at Dianthus like face on, and she just goes, "Do you know who I am?"
Should I?
Yeah.
Arches a brow at you.
You don't know me.
Should I?
I'm the daughter of 𝓛𝓲𝓷𝓴𝓼.
Oh, right.
I would hope that would ring a bell.
Oh, it rings several.
Several. All right. Good bells or bad bells?
probably bad bells for you.
Why did you kill her?
Because you weren't there.
Because I wasn't there.
I was looking for you. You should have been with your family. Why'd you abandon them? Left them in a desert, stumbling into the capital, all helpless.
You were in the capital when that happened.
She was in the capital when she died.
Okay. Okay. My father, what happened to my father?
Well, he's dead too, isn't he? Both of them. You weren't there.
Were you going to kill me if I was with them?
No, we're gonna take you. That's the whole point.
They could have helped you find me. Why kill them?
Because they didn't want to. They didn't want to help us. They kicked up a fuss. Big old fuss about looking for their daughter, even though it would have solved all their problems. Would have made them better. They didn't want to go along with it.
Why that way? Why did you kill her that way?
Why not?
There's 1,000 ways you can kill a dryad. Why suffocation?
I like to watch it happen. It's happening. I like to watch the life drain away from their eyes. It's the only pleasure I get, so I take it when I can.
Where's 𝓤𝓪𝓂𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪 at?
Oh, good question. Doesn't matter anymore. She's gonna succeed, you know. She's gonna win.
Do you know where the others are at?
Which others?
The rest of you. The other elders.
I imagine out doing their little tasks that they're supposed to be doing.
You'd think, right?
Yeah. Well, they're pathetic, so I wouldn't be surprised if they're slacking.
Do you think they're gonna find me?
We don't need you anymore. She found another one.
𝓤𝓪𝓂𝓸𝓬𝓲 did? And she has her right now?
We have her right now.
You have her right now. Alright. Good to know.
All that's left is to make sure everything goes swell with the ritual. And when that's through, everything will be perfect. And it doesn't matter what you do to me. It doesn't matter what you do, sapling. Because she's going to win. She's going to succeed.
It might not matter, but I'm going to enjoy it.
That's fine. Sorry you had to get some Fae goddess to do your job for you. 2 weeks to find me yourself, right?
Oh no, I could have tracked you down.
Might as well hire the freak. Liliah's like, ooh, I can't snap her neck yet, can I?
Sorry,
Can I
darling.
take? Is it time to take an eye?
Okay, give me just one more.
Hold on to the eye.
One more.
Go ahead, Firefly. She strings. Dianthus is like,
Just looks
at her.
back to Dianthus. She goes,
Yeah.
"What a woman!" All right.
Dianthus is just looking at you.
So the others, right? You know, the other elders, the original ones. You know, I know where they are.
Do you?
Dead.
She's gonna raise her arm up.
She looks unfortunate. Guess I'll never get to see salvation. Sucks for them.
Sucks for you too.
Doesn't suck for me.
Why
All I
not?
care about is 𝓤𝓪𝓂𝓸𝓬𝓲, and if 𝓤𝓪𝓂𝓸𝓬𝓲 wins. All is well. Death doesn't scare me. So go ahead. Torture, maul, cut away at me.
You might not be afraid of death, but it is the long road of head you should be afraid of.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. You can take an eye now.
Liliah's like, ooh, wonderful. I was going to use a dagger, now I'm going to use my finger. Is that all right?
Go ahead.
Oh, she just fucking... it's a fucking talon to the eyeball, and it's out cleanly. And it's
Andromeda just sits there kneeling, like watching.
Yeah, wow,
And
ooh, delicious. And Dianthus is just like screams for a second, but it's very clear that they try, like she tries to like still it, but it's like that. I mean, they can't stop the fact that their whole body is like trembling, that they're without getting into too much detail, they're in copious amounts of pain.
Yeah.
And you just watch Liliah kind of go like lift her thigh, and she just sticks her nail to her thigh, and you watch as her skin sort of like peels aside to like envelop it, and you watch as the gold melts into the turquoise to match her own eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And she just looks at it, she's like, ooh, sunshiny. She sort of
smiles up at Liliah and like looks back to Dianthus.
Yeah,
She's
this is
still
just
kinda, like kneeling there.
yeah,
like,
and it's like obviously the eye like fucking gone, probably like this, because I imagine because you can still close your eyes, so they're their eyes just like shut, just fucking shut. Yeah. And I would stay like that to be in character, but my contacts would freak out.
No.
So she's just got the one fucking eye, and can't even lift her hands. So she's just staring at you with that, like the one golden eye now, and it is like she's like heavy breathing.
Yeah, and there's Andromeda's like body posture. Like there's something very distinctly different.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the vibes of the place. Maybe it's Roth itself. Maybe it's the fact that it's
all the nymphs and the fairies and everything. When the shit went down, when she took that eye out, they're cheering. So it's like not only that, she's getting like fucking amped up by the crowd. Yeah, it's like that boosts your confidence even more, honestly.
Yeah.
I imagine. But yeah. It's like fucking Gladiator. She's just looking up at you,
and she's like looking at Dianthus, and she's like,
"Do you know the name of the dryad you guys found? Messa found."
I'm not gonna tell you that.
Not.
No.
Is it a spoiler?
It's not your business.
Mm. Very distinctly my business.
Figure it out yourself.
Okay. Spoil sport. You can tell me, okay? You can tell me when you're afraid.
I'm not afraid. Do you know what I am, sapling?
What are you?
I'm a weapon. That's all I've been. For the entirety of my existence, I have been at 𝓤𝓪𝓂𝓵's side as her sword, as her blade. I do the killing. I do the maiming. I do the mauling. I cut away at people. You killing me is nothing. It's nothing to her. It's nothing to anyone. There's no one to hurt. Just yourself. So you're not brave enough. You're not strong enough. You'll have to carry it.
She's gonna look to Liliah.
Liliah's like, she's like vibrating. she's like,
You do the water thing just for a little bit.
Drowning?
Just a little bit.
Oh my god. You watch more of the water lift from the fucking pools. Yeah, until it's like climbing up, like it climbs up like her body, and then just starts to go. Oh my god, why did I get sorry, I got a notification for solitaire and casual games.
Solitaire.
on this computer. That literally have never been opened in their life. And it climbs up and it like goes past her lips until it's like forcing its way into her throat. And she is like choking on it to a point where she's like hunching over and like coughing it up, like trying to spit it out, but it's not working. And Lilia's just like and she's like making out, and she's like, whirlpool, like a tempest. She's just watching. She's just watching. She's like, you just say when. Do you want me to keep going until she asphyxiates?
Stop.
She stops. And this just coughs up a fucking lung. Just spits out on the ground, and it's just like when they look back up at you with the one fucking eye, fucking covered in blood, probably. It's just that glare is still in place, so firmly in place.
Yeah.
She's just looking at you.
Andromeda's like fixed on Dianthus, like what? Like she won't like look away.
Yeah,
She'll look
she's not
at Liliah
looking.
from time to time, but she's like watching.
That's fair.
Okay.
You enjoying yourself? How'd you kill the others? Did you do it like this too?
Who do you care about the most?
None of them.
None of them. If you had to choose, if you had to rank them, who do you want to know about first?
Today was the only one that was more capable.
I cut her head off.
Oh, quick way to go.
Mm-hmm.
And the others?
Varys got his face melted off. Not my doing.
Quick
Someone
way
very
to go.
Very grotesque. Ferox. He's better than all of you scum.
The little Ferox in me is like... She just looks at you.
Ooh,
Better.
yeah.
She's gonna stand up
Yeah.
and she's gonna walk forward a few steps, and she's like kind of like standing over her,
Mm-hmm.
and she just fucking winds a hand back and just
Slay!
slaps
Oh
you
yeah.
right across. The face.
I think she falls with the weight of it, and like until she's
Yeah.
on like her side on her shoulder.
And she like looks down at her.
She
and
just looks
like,
at you.
Well, that was for him, by the way.
Oh, a
Yeah.
bitch slap. Should have expected it.
Mm-hmm. Should have.
She just looks at you.
Is she wearing clothes? Like, is she
Mhm.
dressed?
She's wearing like it's very Grove-esque, but not a dress. It's almost like a white sort of like tunic, almost like a kind of like a poet blouse. She's dressed
Ooh,
like very masculinely. She's a very like masculine woman, very large woman, but she's so it's like kind of like a bit low cut, like it kind of hangs kind of low, and then she's wearing sort of like probably just like very basic like pants to match, but nothing too crazy. Like it's very basic, very clear like traveler's clothing in a sense. She wasn't dressed up for this.
She's gonna kind of grab her by the collar,
Yeah.
haul her back up onto her
Mhm.
knees after she fucking bitch slapped her to the ground.
Yep.
And I think she just kind of like,
Did you enjoy it?
Enjoy what?
When you killed her, my mother?
I enjoy everyone I kill.
Did she say anything to you before? You know?
Please don't hurt my daughter.
Huh.
Mm.
My other family members, did you see them? Was it just my parents?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would.
You and I are so alike, you know.
Wouldn't you like that?
We have so much in common.
I do? Or do tell me.
Bred for a purpose. Born for a purpose. Turned into things for a purpose. It's what we are.
Well, the difference between me and you is I'm not committing to it anymore.
No?
I'm going against the grain nowadays.
She kind of looks you over, gives you a little once over. Is that why you're so pathetic?
What do you want? Do you want to fight?
No.
Mm-mm.
No. I just want you to know that whatever you do to me, I don't care. I don't care.
She's gonna look to Liliah.
Liliah's like,
like
she's like,
with like the look of an utter devotee.
yeah. Yeah, she's like smiling at you. You're
She's
making me
gonna-
so proud right now, Firefly.
She's gonna walk over to Lily, like walk past Dianthus
Mm.
and fall to her knees in front of Liliah
Mm.
and kind of press her hands to the ground. So she's like halfway bowing, basically. And she's gonna say,
I think it'd be more entertaining if there was a fight.
Oh. A
Can you,
fight.
can you unbind her?
Who's the competitor?
Me?
Oh. Sure. She goes.
You let me do that?
Yeah, I mean, it's not quite fair. She is missing an eye.
Can you put it back?
No.
Okay, well, it's gonna be unfair either way.
she's gonna
She's like, okay. And she like grabs like Dianthus's wrists, like moves her to the middle of the room, and like kind of cuts with her talon.
Yeah.
And cuts the ankles with her talon, takes a step back. And I think Dianthus just kind of like rubs at her wrists for a minute. And she just looks at you so carefully with the fucking one eye. Still taking like heavy breaths because she's got fucking drowned. She looks at you and she's like, "A fight? Really?
Alright.
Right. Me and what weapons? My hands."
she's gonna like kind of like crack her
Yeah.
her shoulders
you.
a little bit. And she's gonna like reach into her bag.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna pull. Okay, what did I have? I had an axe and I have a scythe.
Yeah.
On me.
Yeah. Yep, that's fair.
And she's gonna pull out the axe and the scythe.
What one do you want?
She looks between the two.
Or you can have both too. I'm up for a challenge.
Take the axe
Take the axe.
and cut down the tree.
Right.
She's gonna turn around, hold it out to her.
She takes it. She sort of like puts it on her shoulder.
Oh, wait.
And she's gonna go over to the sleeves that she dropped to the ground. She's
Mhm.
gonna rip a bit of the fabric off and she's gonna tie it over one eye so that she has a
That's sexy. Slay.
gonna, like,
Fucking
crack her.
slay. Okay.
and she has the scythe and she's gonna like kind of flip it in her hand a little bit. She's holding it.
She's like, I cut Danae's head off with this one.
Liliah kind of like moves and like steps over and she's like, if one of you go down, do I do like a 3, 2, 1, you're out or something?
Sure, whatever you want to do.
Okay. Well,
Make sure no one fights dirty, okay, Liliah?
Okay. But does
Okay.
dirty mean to the death or are we doing like,
Oh no, it's to the death either way.
what about...
Dirty is like, there's tricks.
I don't
you
want
know?
to lose my Firefly, just in case. Not that I'm doubting you, but I don't want to lose my Firefly. So I
Yeah.
should have a backup plan in motion. I think I will.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, my backup plan. It's
You got it?
fine.
Yeah, locked in.
Okay.
Whatever you want to do, Liliah.
I got this.
You got this.
Oh, you got this. Wanda.
Oh, thank you.
She
Ooh.
sort of, I think Liliah starts walking around and like getting people like amped up.
She's a fucking
She's like-
round one.
Yeah, she's like,
I was screaming your name.
Absolutely.
yeah. I think,
They're screaming Firefly is what they're screaming.
yeah, Deimos in the back is like fucking watching. And I think Connor's like this.
Wait, still watching Deimos.
That's
Arya,
fair.
like,
walks
looking
over to
back,
That's
Andromeda
fair.
and
going just like back and forth, back and forth.
Oh,
Arya
wait,
goes up and takes 𝓤𝓲𝓬𝓲𝓪𝓵 from her.
Oh, yes.
Aw.
You
It's
think-
so
Protect
weird.
Yep.
the children,
Gives
protect
her
the
my
children.
Aw.
Take the children. The children don't need to watch
Arlo
this.
gives you Arya to look to be like, please stand next to me.
Yeah, ooh, yeah. I think Dimitri's like kind of not looking.
That's
Yeah.
fair. Yeah.
Oh,
they
shit.
need to watch that.
Yeah.
I'm hitting
With
both
also
the boys,
like
Executioner
glancing
and
at
Fight
Connor.
Ring.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
okay,
Connor-
It's
Arya
starting
takes-
from
Arya takes
Andromeda,
the boy.
Deimos, Connor
Yeah,
in,
actually
in a ring.
Connor's like kind of like chewing on his nail, like watching. And yeah, Dimitri's like busying himself. He's not really sure what he's busying himself with, but he's just
Arya,
kind of
like,
looking
taps
away.
his shoulder, gives him notos. He's like,
He looks at you. He's like,
I've had a conversation with him.
not the time.
Okay.
I think if Arlo notices this, Arlo backs off.
Oh, he's
too.
gonna notice.
That's fair. Yeah,
He's
I
right
think
there.
Arlo goes to his side for sure.
I think this would really fuck with
This
him.
is a lot.
It's fucking tough.
This would really fuck
yeah.
with him. I think
Yeah.
so. I think he starts to walk away. Honestly,
Can
Yeah.
I?
He's like,
Arlo did not scream Andromeda's name.
no, that's fair. You're fair. I mean, you're also fair to scream it. You're also
I can
fair.
also, I'll be honest, Arya doesn't want to watch it.
That's
because
fair.
She doesn't even want to be a part of this.
Of
So
not
Arya can,
Yeah,
no,
that's
but I'm
fair.
just saying that Arya can
can
just
go
walk
with
with
Dimitri.
Dimitri.
No, I'm walking with you though. I'm going with you.
Fair. Yeah.
No, because Andromeda needs people over here on her side.
Yeah.
right now.
Hey,
And
she got a bunch
over
of
there,
nymphs.
he's
She got a
just,
bunch of nymphs.
Occupied.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
I'm gonna go
But you
with
also had
Dimitri.
like,
Yeah.
I feel, okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because you also had you were a part of the conversation with Liliah, and like you were a part of that,
You
like,
mean Lilith or Lily?
well, both.
Oh,
Because
fair,
he
fair.
kissed Lilia's hands, and then
Yeah.
he was a part of it with
I think
Liliah.
it's too on the nose though that I don't think.
That's
that
fair.
would-
Yeah, he's not gonna ignore it.
Yeah.
Dimitri needs something that's his
Um,
first.
Yeah,
so
because
unfortunately,
when I
okay.
really think about it, I'm like, yeah, this is gonna fuck him up.
That would be
Uh,
fucking tough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's kind of
yeah.
better because
God.
it's not an execution because it's a fair fight, but
It
it's also a
turned from
fight
an
ring.
execution to a fight
So
ring.
yeah, now Dimitri
Yeah.
and Connor are being fucking.
Yeah, absolutely. It was like bad for
Yeah.
Arya, and now it's bad for
Yeah.
Dimitri.
I think
Bad for one
I think
good,
that
bad for
Arlo starts to kind of lead them, or like Dimitri and Arya, if Arya comes like just
Mhm.
towards like
Oh yeah, no, Arya's leaving.
water,
A little
or somewhere,
side,
like,
yeah, the little side chamber.
like somewhere
kind of thing.
It's
far.
around,
Yeah.
and he gives you a thumbs up at one
Yeah.
point, but he's also like,
Yeah, he's watching everyone.
Fair.
Flick is going, wow!
I think Andromeda would
mm.
kind of clock the crowd, like trying to like
Yeah,
look,
look where everyone is.
and I think she would see them like walking away,
Mhm.
and I think she would falter for just a second,
Yeah, that's fair.
like they're leaving, they're going, where are they
Mhm.
going? And then I think something would kind of like live inside of her.
Yeah, that's fair. It's
Um,
like that reattaching to the humanity kind of aspect.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
It was like her humanity snapped back for a second.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh fuck! Oh, they're going! Oh no!" And then it's like they're going, and then it fucking like left.
Yeah.
we did give you a thumbs up though. He's here.
So, you know,
I was like, hey.
I
Yeah,
think she just
Connor's
gives
still
him a
watching.
He
very,
like
like
makes eye contact with you, just like,
Mm.
I think she gives him a very like cold nod, like
Mm.
very unlike Andromeda usually.
A little
Yeah.
unattached.
Like it's like a,
he like tilts his head.
and then like
He's
not
locked
like
in.
at him, but like at the whole thing and
Yeah.
everything in
Mhm.
general. Like it's not just because it's him.
Grab out a
Um,
D12, ma'am.
D12.
We're both rolling with disadvantage.
Oh.
You rolled a D12 twice.
2d12 twice.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it.
That's scary. That's
Jesus
scary.
Christ.
What are you doing first, though? Is the question.
He stands there,
Mm.
and I think she has the scythe, and she kind of like locks in on
Mhm.
her, and I think she just starts sprinting forward, like has the scythe raised, like
Okay.
for a.
She's sprinting at you
Mhm.
immediately.
I
Probably
think
a
she's
little
aiming more
wobbly.
for the axe though. Like she's
Yeah.
like it's gonna be like a fucking fight
yeah,
before
yeah,
it's ever
yeah.
like going for
Try
the
to, like,
blow
disarm.
immediately.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Everything?
yeah.
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 Ooh.
Oh god, oh god, oh
How's
god,
this
oh
gonna play
shit.
out? This is gonna be interesting.
I don't even know. I don't even know, dude.
Oh, you're slaying, though. You're slaying. You're slaying.
That's a 4. Wait, did I even roll a d12? Yeah. Okay, I rolled a 5 and a 4.
Okay. Let me roll 2.
Do I have my strength or no?
What's your
Are you doing
strength?
pure
What is your strength?
Three.
+3?
+3. Okay.
Yeah.
If you add your strength, I'm adding her strength.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's only fair.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. She's got.
She is a
several years
weapon.
on me.
She is a weapon.
She is a weapon. I don't think I want to know what that weapon.
Are you sure? We can add it because it
Modest.
might help in certain situations.
You
Fuck
are
it, why
trying to
not?
hit to like
Fuck it, we
Why
Why
ball.
not?
disarm.
All right.
Yeah, fuck it, we ball. So that's
Okay.
a 7.
All right. Oh shit! Oh fuck! I lost it. Oh, where are you? Oh shit! It's too dark in my room.
Come back! Come back!
I wonder what it's on.
I'm putting on my battle music.
Oh, should I roll it again? Is that a dirty roll?
Yeah.
Whatever you want to
I'll roll
do.
it again.
You're the DM.
Okay. What did you get? What was your total?
7.
Okay. Plus your strength?
That was added in. Yeah, that was added. It was a 4 plus 3,
4
so
plus 3.
7.
So it's 7 together.
Gotcha. Okay. Sorry. My brain is so used to
You're good.
D6s, so I was
You're
like,
good.
hang on.
Hang on.
Right. So it was your lower score. Okay, cool. Plus your strength. Okay, cool. Eee! Okay. All right. What are you coming in aiming for?
She's like aiming for, you know, when you kind of like, she figures she's gonna bring her axe. She's tracking where her axe is gonna swing, and she's gonna try to like meet it to like basically like hit it, basically.
Okay.
Like with the blade itself.
Okay. As you do, you are met with like an even force. Because basically rolled the same exact thing as you. And so they're like, it's like even fucking match. Where it's like you surpass just a fraction, where it's like your force is a little bit stronger, but she is pushing back just as hard. What do you do next?
I think Andromeda lets out a fucking laugh when it's like evenly matched.
As she should.
And I think she tries to kind of like dodge out of the way and go for like kind of like slip around her back.
Okay.
To see if she can kind of like step out and then go for another.
Do you have
swing.
any dex?
I have no dex mod.
If you want to roll for that success
with disadvantage as well too.
Yeah,
got it.
I'm rolling with disadvantage also. Just so
It's the one eye.
Yeah, it's the one eye.
It's the one eye.
Wow.
Wow.
I got a 4 and a 4.
Oh, slay.
So, 4. It's a 4 even.
No,
Either
that's
way,
fair.
yeah.
You are successful in getting
Oh
around
shit!
her.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I'm not rolling well, so,
God.
which actually works well in this case.
Oh, God.
So
Thematically,
yeah, she is literally bleeding out.
Yeah.
So you do manage to get around her. I think she tries to spin. Do you go in for any sort of move once you're around her?
I think she goes for the blunt side of the scythe to like hit her in the back, basically, like hit
slay.
her with the blunt side of like where the hilt is. So she
Okay.
kind of goes for like a
Roll
gotcha.
again for me, queen.
Gotcha
Roll again
move.
for me.
Fucking gotcha move.
Roll again.
Like it looks like she's toying with her at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah. That's
She's
fair.
just purely toying
Yeah,
with
That's
her.
fair. Oh my god, I
Right
wrote
now.
the same thing.
Oh god, 1. I got a 1.
Okay.
Shucks.
With strength or no?
Yeah, you can add your strength to that. Yeah.
4.
4. Okay.
Yeah.
She manages to kind of sidestep.
Yeah.
To an extent that you probably like kind of bustle forward a little bit and lose a little bit of balance. As you sort of like stumble.
Yeah.
And I think she comes in full throttle, like brute force. Because that is what she's built for. So she comes in with the fucking axe. And she like reels back to like swing.
Wham it down.
Roll for your dodge of that one. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Hit me, bitch.
Oh boy.
Oh god. Oh, an 8 and a 12.
Okay.
That was a
That's an
12. That's a critical success.
But it's it's my
Is
With
your strength?
disadvantage,
A
but
lower,
it's still.
does it
critical
matter with the
success.
crit?
What did you sorry, say again what you rolled?
Oh, so I
An
rolled a
8 and a
12
12.
and an 8.
Oh, it's your lower
Yeah.
score. It's your disadvantage.
Is it the lower score?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were doing the same rule of
Unfortunate.
if it's a critical failure or critical success. Either way.
It
Oh
goes
no
to the
no.
one that's
Just with disadvantage, just because it's disadvantage. Because I'm rolling everything
No,
with
that's fair.
disadvantage too. I finally rolled high.
Let's go.
Hit
Hit me, bitch. Hit me.
Rolled a 9 plus her strength.
Oh god.
So
Get my ass.
so you do feel the end of the blade like cut probably across like your like waistline, like just like the edge of your skin there. Like it's just a full fucking slice.
Like
it's probably pretty deep, like sizable, because she goes full like both hands around as she comes around. Yeah, so that doesn't feel great.
How many hit points does that take away from me? Do you know?
We don't.
You have a-
Oh well, we do technically.
We
have
don't
hit
really
points,
typically go off.
but
We
we
do.
don't. We don't
have hit
typically.
points, though.
We do have
I think
them. Let's do it for
We do have
fun.
them.
For funsies.
So we
For
start out
fun.
with
Where's
You get a lot of
they're all
combat.
they're all different.
19. Oh,
They're all different, yeah, for based on your class.
Yeah.
So
Right, okay.
yeah, so I'm
I
trying
feel
to
like
find.
Andrew's got to have a little bit higher one.
Andromeda
I'm
has
a-
16.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let me figure out how many points of damage. Ooh,
I'm gonna get a
4.
4, yay! I have 12 left.
Cool.
Awesome.
You want me to keep
Unless
track
you
for
hit
you?
Ooh, I'm
We're
having
vital.
fun.
I love this. I love this.
God, I love it.
what
I'm
do
listening
you-
to Baldur's Gate music too.
Oh my
so-
god, slay.
I'm listening to the battle song.
What is your next move, my love?
I'm gonna turn Bloody Mary on.
Oh,
Um,
slay. Ooh, that's hot.
She gets like kind of hit in the hip.
Yeah, it like
kinda
slices through.
through.
Yeah,
I
you're
think she
you're
kinda-
bleeding probably pretty extensively from that.
I think she like winces and she goes, "You fucking bitch."
she pulls the axe back and she looks at you
Uh-huh.
and she looks very like it's almost like what is it called, the fucking like word that you say and then they go like full it's like the trigger word.
Ooh.
Well, it's like with Bucky, like Bucky
Oh,
Barnes.
like a sleeper agent.
Yeah, sleeper agent. It feels like that. It
Yeah.
feels like that into a point where she's like fucking locked in to a point where she's not even saying anything.
Uh-huh.
It's very feral. It's very animalistic.
Yeah.
And she charges for you right after that. Like right as you like finish saying the words, she charges forward.
Yeah. I think she goes through a dodge
Okay,
again.
roll for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll. Also. I'm not gonna add her strength to this one. So it's just straight roll. Oh my god, I keep rolling the same numbers. Oh no, what'd you get? Oh no, dude. Oh no, dude.
My dude, hey, my dude.
Maybe you're gonna go to the underground of Roth pretty quickly.
Do you have other dice that you can use?
Maybe I'll use my other dice. I'm using my Liliah dice.
Oh, you gotta keep that
They're
up.
not working.
Maybe the luck will turn for you. As a side,
God, don't say that.
um,
not working.
she like collides with your body, to a point where she knocks you on the ground.
Yeah.
Like clean on the ground because you rolled so low. It's like you probably even just for a little tidbit on top of it, smack your head on the back of the ground as you fall.
Yeah.
Her next move is that she's about to jump on top of you.
Okay.
So you can roll for that.
I try to roll away.
Mm-hmm.
To, like roll out.
Yeah.
And the entire time Andromeda's fucking laughing. Like she's laughing.
Ooh, love
lost
it here.
laughing.
Love it here.
Yeah, absolutely bestie.
Love her.
Okay.
I love her.
That's a 6 and an 8.
Okay, so the
Six.
6.
The 6, yeah.
Mhm. Okay. You're 1 point more than me. So she moves to kind of jump, but you manage to roll just in time. But you don't quite get up. You can't quite get up yet, but you roll. You're still a little bit from the fucking hitting your head. I think she lifts her axe again to bring it down. So I'm gonna add her strength. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still on the ground, but I kind of rolled away, and she's gonna go
Yes.
for like another.
But she's gonna
little-
instead of jumping on you, she's going for like another like fucking like
yeah.
down,
Slam down
down
on me.
on you. Yeah.
All right. All right.
It's like she's chasing you as you go. Little mole.
Whack-a-mole. She's doing fucking whack-a-mole. All right. This is like a dodge
Let's
roll.
go, Andrew.
Yes.
Can I actually raise up? See if I can.
That's
raise
what I was
up
gonna ask. If
my-
you wanted to
yeah,
dodge
yeah.
or if you wanted to do
I'll use my
strength.
strength.
Because
Yeah,
she's
I'll
coming
use
in
my
with
strength to
she's
try
coming
to-
in with
yeah.
strength. So
Yeah, so I can add my strength
Okay,
to
cool.
that.
oh man. Oh Jesus Christ.
Oh fucking god.
Okay. What did you roll?
5?
5 plus your strength?
It was a
Plus
2. It was a 2 and a.
Oh! Feeling You're gonna die!
Okay,
I have
well,
a plan. I have a
Lilia's got
plan.
her
I have a
back.
plan.
Lilia's
I
got
have
her
a plan.
back.
And
Cool.
Lily has a
Let's
plan
do it.
too.
well, this
This is a bad one?
it comes down on you.
Yeah.
And oh god, what is she aiming for?
How badly does she? How much does she
Like how many hit points?
roll ahead?
A lot.
A lot.
Yours was a 5, right?
Yep.
7.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So Yeah, she definitely slices you again.
That's fine.
Ooh, I think because you're a fucking tree, I think it lodges in. And she goes for like your like stomach, like your waist kind of again.
Yeah.
And it like lodges in there, and like she like has to like yank it out.
Yeah.
it's like it goes deep. I'm gonna roll for your damage.
Okay.
3 more points
Chat
off.
saying you're
Okay.
3 more. Okay, so
Yeah.
you got 9.
Change the dice.
Yeah, so
You're
your
nine.
dice are trying to kill you, buddy.
So you got
They're trying
9.
to
This is fun.
after that last
I love-
hit,
Yeah.
This shit is crazy.
Mhm.
I think Andromeda, I think from that hit to the back of the head, I think she kind of maybe like bit her tongue a little bit just for
Yeah.
the juice of it.
Yeah.
And there's like
Ooh.
kind of like blood
Yeah.
like pooling in her
No, that's
mouth.
fair.
And
You
she,
probably
like,
bit it when you hit your head on the back of
Yeah.
the... Yeah.
oh fuck,
That makes
yeah.
sense,
Really,
yeah.
that's when she
Yeah.
and I think she's gonna like smile up at her as she like
the
goes
bloody
for, like,
teeth.
and like bloody teeth, and she like spits off like blood to the
Mhm.
side that like splatters.
Yeah.
Or you
And
spit her on your
she-
face.
Ooh, I think she's gonna do that. Yeah.
Play.
And then I think if you're okay with this, because I've never used this
Okay.
before.
Okay.
If you're okay with this,
Lay it on me.
you know how I can turn into a bird, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And you said that
Mm-hmm.
with my power, it's the swamp, right? It's the creatures in the swamp.
Yeah.
What if I just turned into something different today? What if
You can
what if
certainly try,
today's
but
the
I can't
day?
promise that she won't meet your energy on that one.
that's okay? And that's
Okay.
totally fine.
Okay.
I just want to fucking do this.
Do it.
It's all for the
Do
show,
it.
bestie.
Do it.
I think she's gonna like, as she like spits,
Mhm.
and she's like holding she's probably like fucking knocked like that on her side, on her
Yeah.
back. She's gonna look
Mhm.
up at Dianthus with her like bloody axe and stuff,
Yeah.
and she's gonna like hiss out to her. I think she's just gonna look at her and go, "Rawr," and then I think she's gonna fucking. Use her power.
Mhm.
And I think if you're okay with me flavoring this,
Yeah.
and if you want me to
flavor.
roll to see like how like raw
Mm.
magic affects it and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
because
yeah.
I know she is shifting, she is using
Yeah.
magic.
It's gonna have a little effect. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to roll for that now, or kind of do your
Um,
little thing now?
Do your little thing first. No, we'll get to
Okay.
that. Mhm.
Thank you, by the way, for letting me fucking do
Of
this.
course, it's your power. You fucking do it.
Yeah, I don't utilize it as
No,
much
you don't.
ever.
It's great.
So I think it's time right
it's
now.
fucking time.
She looks up at Dianthus, says that, and I think like deep within her chest, like this deep, like guttural growl. Something like deeply wrong. And with how her like power of like the bird kind of like shifts and stuff, like
Yeah.
it's very peaceful. It's kind of like a little dance and stuff.
Mhm.
I think her like shoulders kind of like crack and her head kind of like cracks.
Yeah.
And I feel like with the
Like twig
transformation itself, it's like twig snapping, and there's like wood that kind of like grows over her head and kind of stretches out into this long maw.
snapping.
Like fucking giant.
Yeah.
And like wood forms these like sharp, like,
Are you turning into what
like,
I think you're
teeth.
turning into?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
alright.
there's like leaves.
I
and
brought
there's
up my
these
notes
eyes.
on purpose.
Yep.
Slay.
And the eyes are like gold. And I feel like with like the way her body is shaping, she has to flip onto her stomach, because she's completely flipped onto it now.
Yeah.
And like from behind, like this long fucking tail grows out. And these like leaves that form like scales almost. And it's just this fucking creature
Yeah.
called
Sexy
a
one.
river beast.
Yeah, sexy river beast. I have the
And
picture if you want me to
Do
send
you want
it.
to send the picture? I have.
If
yeah,
you have it
'cause
on
we have
hand,
in our-
send it. Yeah.
Oh, we have in
Please.
our
I was
chat.
literally just gonna save it so I could send it if you wanted me to.
I literally
I
been
would like
waiting
to see
this thing.
the river.
I
I've been
got you,
waiting to see
queen.
this thing for so long.
What
Yeah.
the heck?
Where is
send
This
it.
is what
I
bit
got
older
you.
in the ass, by the way.
Yeah, this is what bit
older in the
older.
ass.
A bit
Oh my
older in the
God.
ass.
Dragon alligator swamp thing.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
That's that shit. Let me forward it.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Where
You
is
want me
it?
to send it to?
This is
Uh,
references.
Yeah, if
Oh,
you
it's
could
not
send it, Bob,
bad.
that would be great.
I got it. Send it.
God damn!
That's so cool.
I
Oh,
would
that'd
be
be
fucking
terrifying.
horrified.
Yeah.
Me too. Roar and
Dude,
then
all
this
this
shows
ass
up with
really
gold
got
eyes.
it good, dude.
I'm really trying to debate
Oh my God.
because Dianthus definitely would meet your energy on it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But I'm
If
trying
she is gonna,
I'm trying to debate which
she would.
because I had a
With
fun
what?
sort of like juicy parallel
Oh.
that I was thinking about. But do I
Remember,
commit?
You gotta commit. If you think Dianthus would be committing, you gotta commit.
I'm trying to think. But she's brute force, so I don't feel like this would be her. Yeah, no. I was gonna make her turn into a howler because it's like
oh shit, yeah.
it's like what Alder turns into.
Yeah.
But I think she turns and she does sort of like this like animalistic like shifts her like shoulders. And you watch as like her body begins to morph as well. I'm gonna give you, I know I don't have it in your notes, but I think that it's a fucking fair thing if you add an extra 3 to your strength.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
+6.
Just know that I'm doing the
Yeah,
same. I'm doing the
Bessie.
same for her.
She will get the yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
you're
God,
fucking
guys.
slaying.
I might be fucking dead.
She shifts and it is like similar size to you. I'm glad I'm going with this because this makes sense for her because she is like so brute force and she is so like solid. She's like a wall.
The fucking brick house.
She turns into a Gulver elk.
Oh, sick. Oh, this is the fight of a century.
with the horns. I'm gonna send the picture.
Sick as
Sent
fuck,
it in the chat.
dude.
Oh my god!
Yo!
And how big would you say they are? It's up to your discretion.
Even
how
I feel like pretty even. I think that
Yeah.
Andromeda's longer.
Yeah.
With the like the tail because she's more serpent like.
Yeah.
She's just a bit like sturdier. She's more just like
Yeah.
like solid. But you're probably also more agile with the swamp beast, and she's a bit slower in a sense. But a bit more sturdy. So very, very evenly matched, honestly.
How
One's,
big are they
one's just a bit more
compared to, like-
agile. They're
Well, yeah.
big,
They're, like,
guys.
freaking big.
They're big.
How
Like
big are they
the
together?
nymphs,
They're monsters.
the nymphs and the fairies are like getting out of the fucking way. They're like backing
Like,
up into
they
like
gotta
they're
clear
standing
back.
aside.
Back up.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
standing
fuck.
aside. And
Like backs up too.
yeah,
Ooh,
I'm
are
trying
we gonna
to.
give you Baldur's Gate rules and say that their hit points reset to match the animal form they're in?
Yes, I was either
And
gonna
then-
add or
Yeah.
like add an extra layer.
An extra.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then,
Like a temporary hit point type
Yeah,
thing.
so
Yeah.
I might like add 5 to what you have.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
I had
add
So you were at
5.
9.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were at 9.
I'm gonna add 5
I'm
to
at 16.
hers as well.
Okay.
Back to
Um, you're doing amazing, by the way. Like, keep in mind, this
This
is a
is so
fucking
good.
this is an
This
ancient
is
ass
crazy.
elder. So if there's
I
anything,
love it.
she's not OP, I swear.
She is the
but
weapon.
she is a weapon.
She's
so
quite
she,
Yeah.
literally
she's-
the weapon.
she's
of the
scary.
operation.
And she has
Um,
years of experience
yeah,
on
she
me.
does.
Andromeda
This is like, to me, this is very much giving like first season arcane fights.
oh, slay.
And
Slay.
Jinx,
That's
like
exactly
it's giving
what I was
me,
thinking.
it's giving
It
me
was
that
Vi's
vibe.
first fight with her and being
That's
like,
fair.
she lost.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, you
And then she
You're not
didn't.
gonna
can
lose.
add 5. I think.
Forward.
Were you at 9? Was I correct?
She's
I was
at
at
9.
9, so I'm
Okay.
back to
16
16.
now.
So yes. Oh, so
Yeah.
that worked out really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have the extra
9
plus
plus
3.
5.
Oh,
so
it's
you have
14. It's 14.
14. Okay.
14.
So then you have a plus 6 with your strength.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. Woo.
With still like,
Ooh.
got this, honey.
I sure
yeah.
changed into this and it's like the
Everyone's
thumbs are there,
stepping
but
out of the
he's
way.
just, like horrified.
As far as the magic
Shell
consequence,
shocked.
nothing has happened yet.
mhm.
Right.
This is a side. Andromeda, what's your move?
She like kind of does like a little like.
Yeah. Yeah, she does one back.
Yeah.
With the fucking hoof.
And I think she lets out this fucking like.
Yeah, like growl.
roar.
Yeah.
And I think I'm pretty sure you guys could probably hear, like, even the
Yeah.
you guys who were walking away hear the fucking.
yeah.
You can feel the vibration.
It's just animals now fucking fighting.
Yeah.
The nymphs have gotten louder. They are cheering so much louder.
Yeah.
And
They're giving it
Lilia's
fucking
like,
entertainment. Is Liliah proud?
yeah, Lilia's like,
Taking the boy further and further away. We're just pushing him
He's
as
like,
far as
okay.
he can go.
Come on.
yeah. Well, what do you do? Do you charge?
She charges.
Charge
yeah.
forward?
She goes.
What are you
for...
going for, essentially? Like, are you going for like a bite?
Yeah, she's going for a snap.
Mm.
I think at first it looked like she's gonna try for a fake out.
Okay.
She's gonna go for the front right leg, but
Okay.
instead goes for the back right leg
Okay.
instead. So she kind of goes for like that and then goes for like that back
Slay.
one instead to see if she can snap
Roll
it.
with your disadvantage still.
Yeah.
But add your
plus
extra strength. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yup. Oh my, guys, I keep rolling the same number.
I rolled a 12 and an 8
Every
again.
time.
Rolled
A 12 and an 8 again.
12 and 8
Slay.
again.
I keep rolling like
that
the
was-
same fucking number every time. It's freaking me out. It's happened 3 times in a row now. Fucking
God,
Jesus
14?
Christ. Okay, yeah, I'm doing math in my head. Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay. Alright, Andromeda. You go for the fake out. She sort of seems to pick up on it as you like go for it, and I think you get like a few teeth around a back leg, but you also simultaneously get like a large kick to the head from the booth. Yeah. So I'm gonna do damage for her. I'm gonna do damage for you too.
Okay.
I need to write this shit down.
I'll keep your. I can
Alright.
keep. Oh, you keep hers, but I can keep.
I got you. It's all good.
Yeah, I think my base damage is a D6, but do you want me to add anything?
That's what
I added, like,
that's
a
what
plus
I've been
six?
rolling your
Okay.
damage for you, unless you want to roll
cool.
it.
Yeah. Oh no, absolutely. No, please.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's like I'm gonna
Yeah.
roll again. Do you want me to do hers first or yours?
Oh, whichever ones.
I'll do hers first then.
Yeah.
Okay. Should have done yours first. All right.
Thank you guys, by the way.
I'm having a great time.
This is great. I
think they're having a great time
This is
too.
so much fun.
movie.
This is so much fun.
Action
I'm
movie.
watching this.
Love this
Witch
movie.
watching it like. Boop, doop, doop, doop.
Really, I'm
I
really
love
sorry.
This systems.
What'd you do?
This luck has been bad for you all.
Oh God.
Take,
Not my day, guys.
Take 5
Oh
hit
my god!
points.
Throw chucks the
5?
rabbit
Okay.
at your head. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, boom.
Knocks him out.
I don't think that rabbit would be lost in this fucking tussle.
Absolutely. I'm not actually letting go of it, but I'm concerned.
That's fair. Don't worry,
yeah,
Lilia's
Jackie,
watching out.
specifically, actually.
Lilia's fucking ready to do
She's
something.
watching. Yeah,
she is
got
watching.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, she's not really good at knowing when the last minute is, but she's like, is she on the brink now? Oh no, okay.
She hasn't. Oh, okay. No, she's good.
No. Oh, okay.
She's good.
Oh, she
And
can take a
she's
couple more
dead.
of those.
If drama
she's
walks out
dead.
as easily maimed, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm actually okay
And that
with
might
that.
happen. Who fucking knows? All right. I think she tries to move to get her antlers on you. So that
like
she
a-
can like get a good stab in there. So
Mhm.
that's her next move. I'm gonna
Yeah.
roll for her. And
How
you
many
roll.
hit points did she take?
She took 1.
Oh.
No, Andromeda.
Oh, Andromeda
5?
took 5.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Sorry,
Yeah.
I just didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why
Makes
that's why I
sense.
said I should have rolled for her first. For Andromeda first. 'Cause I got the 1.
I couldn't tell how many you had.
God.
I was like, damn it. That's why I wanted to ask because I
Um,
didn't want to be like in any way weird of like I'm rolling for her and then rolling for you.
Oh no,
Um,
please no. I think if she's gonna go for like an antlers to the face, probably I'm assuming.
Yeah.
She's gonna try to go under and go up for like a throat.
Okay. I
The
think she's
jugular.
going. She goes with her antlers for like your kind of like your belly.
My
she
belly,
knows that's like
okay.
the soft underbelly of the swamp beast. So she's like, that's the kind of direction she's going in.
Can I go for the leg again?
Yeah, absolutely.
And if I'm able to grab the leg itself, because I
Okay.
already have a few teeth around it.
Yeah, you've got like the
Yeah.
end teeth of your mouth like lashed on.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I'm able to like latch on and use my
like
strength
deeper.
to try to do the classic
The roll, the
alligator.
death roll.
The death roll. We're going
Yeah.
into the death roll.
Slay.
Could you imagine
guys.
if you got Liliah to get water around you guys so she could start drowning?
Oh,
Sorry, that would be crazy.
That'd be sick.
Anyway,
Fair.
there's your bonus
Jesus.
inspiration of the day. I'm so sorry.
It gets dark when they're creatures.
When they're
I'm like
creatures.
torture them as people, but now they're animals. All right.
Well, I think when
They're still humans. They're so good.
if,
Yeah,
if we're going
if
by
she started
Baldur's Gate
dying,
rules
she
too,
would- she
if
would
they're
pop
yeah,
out.
if their
yeah.
if their hit points go down, then they pop back to their
yeah. She would
OG
pop back.
form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it probably like if you start going under half, that's probably when I think
When
it would be like a
That makes sense.
come back out. All right. Rolling for her to go for your belly, and you're rolling to latch on and try to start death rolling.
Yeah.
Slay. Add your strength again. I'm just keeping the
Yeah.
added strength for the entire thing,
Consistent,
basically.
yeah.
Okay. I hope I roll something different, not the same number every time. Okay, that was close.
7 plus.
Okay.
I keep rolling a 12 on the red one, and then I keep rolling
No!
like a 7 or 8 on the other one.
I've been having some high rolls and like 2 out of
13?
disadvantage. Okay.
13 for
Okay.
me.
Perfect. Okay. Okay. So you manage. Okay, it's very evenly matched. She manages to get some of her antlers into you, and you manage to kind of knock her that she loses her balance and sort of like, I think her front legs probably do that sort of like she falls probably into you a little bit. She falls like into you with the antlers. I'm gonna roll your damage first this time, and then I'll roll hers. 4 for you.
Okay.
3 for her. That's better than I had before.
Better than last
Yeah,
time.
that's better than last time. Okay. Jeebus crust, man. I'm stressed out.
So Andromeda is under half now, so she would if you want to go by half, she would transform, because it would be 7 for her.
Yeah. Your rules.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe because she's up 6.
If you want to roll a d12 to see how well
Or
you
if I-
hold on,
If I can concentrate and hold on. Okay.
Yeah. go ahead and roll.
You want me to do disadvantage or do you want me to do regular? Just
Regular.
1D.
Regular
Okay.
roll. Yeah.
Come on. 3.
Oh god.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Alright, well,
This guy's fucking rolling a
But this is the
12.
thing. We never use our dice, but then the one time that we do,
They
It's when
betrayed
we
me.
to be fair, you're jumping
This is
into
when-
battle with an ancient
A
elder
weapon.
being. So
She's old as fuck.
Yeah,
okay?
you're
it is
doing
cool.
really good.
you're
though.
doing great, sweetie.
I'm
fair,
gonna hold
you are.
my own.
Can I say that eventually Arya is hearing this rustle and tussle of
She wanna
these
come back out.
animals, and she
Yeah.
gives she gives 𝓤𝓲𝓬𝓲𝓪𝓵 to Arlow, and is
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna be right back. And she goes out and she
Yeah.
starts fucking playing her
Yeah,
little
advantage.
just so she can get some fucking inspiration.
That's fair.
Anything for advantage.
Do you want to
for her,
roll? Do
because
you want to
this is-
roll?
if I can.
Yeah, roll 2
Just give her an
d6s
advantage.
for
so it's
your.
just an even roll.
Yeah, roll
Okay.
2 d6s for that.
Okay, you want me to do 2d6s or 12?
You're focusing on Andromeda, right? It's not
I'm
just
on
generic
Andromeda. I'm
music.
on
Okay,
Andromeda.
I was about to say that
No,
that would be.
I'm running and I'm seeing Andromeda as a fucking giant.
Yeah, she
gator
is.
thing.
She is melting away from that now.
Okay, yeah, so I see her. Okay, that's
If you
good.
want to describe that in any way, Haley, do
She
you have
sees
a
a
picture in
giant
your head?
fucking antlered
Fuck.
deer.
Yeah.
Yeah, she sees a giant buck on top
She
of her.
does
She's
see
like,
the. Yeah,
"Fuck
she does see the
shit,
elk.
no."
Yeah.
absolutely not. Absolutely not.
What do you think it looks like?
Hardcore.
Oh yeah, I feel like because okay, so thinking of the position, her mouth was around
Mm-hmm.
the leg,
Yeah.
and then her antlers were kind of. Oh, let's fucking
Slay.
go! That's my
So
girl, that's
what
my
was
girl,
it? Is
that's my
it just
girl.
that she rolls with what's your thing? say?
Advantage now.
Okay, roll with
Well,
advantage.
it's
or
even now
even. Yeah.
because you had
So just
disadvantage.
a
and now it's
even
now.
roll. Slay.
So-
I think okay, yeah. So
Just one
her
die.
antlers were kind of like in her like stomach, kind
Mhm.
of going into her. And I feel like the transformation back, it's very like it's very violent looking. It's very erratic.
Like she's thrashing.
And I think the wood, she's like thrashing, and I think like the wood is like peeling away.
Yeah.
Almost like you take a wooden statue and you start cracking away to reveal someone inside of it.
Yeah. Slay.
And she's kind of like morphing back, and it's from the top down. So it kind of, as it's going, it goes down, and then like the antlers are like in her like stomach and stuff, and like it's like going down.
So she's kind of like piercing you, right?
Yeah, she's getting stabbed basically. And
like
she
you could be mounted on those.
Yep. She looks like feral. Like she looks fucking like bloodlust feral.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I think her legs are like kicking as they transform back into her regular legs. And I think like her outfit is like torn.
Yeah.
Like I think it's like ripped already from the fight itself.
She naked now.
And she's like naked.
Naked.
And I think she's letting out this like guttural like scream of rage.
Yeah.
And she's gonna kind of try to like grip like the top part of the antlers to like push them off of her, like to like fully like
roll your regular roll plus your 3 plus your 3 for strength.
Would I be at disadvantage still?
It's gonna be disadvantage for her.
Yeah.
For
me?
Be, no,
for her.
You're rolling with you roll like a regular roll,
roll,
and add your strength, and then she's still gonna be disadvantage.
Because I'm assuming the bandana had fallen off at this point. Like
yeah. You got good music from Arya, so.
Arya is playing Bloody Mary, and she's doing the dum dum da da dum dum da da.
And from Arya's advantage to me, is that because it's a regular roll now? Like that's what made it
So
a regular
what
roll?
it does is advantage and disadvantage cancel each other out.
Yeah, it cancels it out. Yeah,
so it's just a one solid roll.
Cool.
So say like now that her bandage is off, and if that was what was giving her disadvantage, and Arya gave her another round of advantage, then it would actually be a true advantage.
Okay, let's get this.
You got this. You got big dice. Let's go 12. Let's go 12. Let's go 12.
Oh, come on.
Fucking go.
Oh, fucking 12. It kind of dropped out of my hand, so I don't know if I'm gonna hit that.
I thought roll.
All right, not 12.
It sounds a little.
Plus your strength, right?
Plus 3.
Give it to her.
15.
Yeah, plus 3. 15.
Let's go.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
1-5.
Because it's a 12, do you think I could go for a neck kick too?
You can yeah.
If I like
you certainly can. Yep.
Yeah.
So you're
yeah.
You're going for you were gonna kick and then you were
she's basically okay. I will just do it physically. Grip the horn.
Oh, slay,
Move her leg up and try to like
okay, slay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me do the math in my head.
Always use the butt of your heel.
Okay.
The heel of your hand.
Self-defense.
You manage to do that. You manage to grab the horns, you manage to kick, and to a point where like the buck or the elk's like feet start like taking a few steps back. You do get nicked a little bit on your way like out by like one of the antlers.
Yeah.
Let me roll your little thingy. Your little thingy. Because it's small, I'm gonna do a little one. Littler one.
A little baby one.
Little baby one. Okay, 2.
Little B4.
2.
That's fine.
You got 3.
Got 5. I got 3.
You got 3 now.
Oh, bitch.
Queen! We gotta start panicking.
Queen.
You're looking fucking beat the fuck up.
I'm
my
looking
god.
bad.
You're looking bad. Let me do damage for her though.
Oh yeah, please, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. This is like David and Goliath.
It's hot.
Yeah, it is.
David. It's like you're David and she's the Goliath.
It's good time. All right.
This is delicious.
I don't remember this Bible story.
Well, we better crack it open because we're going back
Truly.
316.
Yeah, Andromeda. 316. Fuck this shit and wreck it. Let's go.
She is going for a. She is going to go up on her haunches. Because she wants to try and like fucking like pound you into the ground. essentially, with her hooves.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Can I try to like run? Run.
Can we try to run?
You know what? Okay.
Hmm?
I think she like looks up at it.
Mm-hmm.
At her. I think she would try to dodge.
Yeah,
but I think
that's
she
fair.
would watch it first happening because it takes a second for them
Takes
to
a
like
second.
raise
Yeah,
up.
like, and it's a bit
Yeah.
slow because she's not agile. She's just strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can roll to dodge.
She is gonna like look up at her,
Mm-hmm.
and I think like she's fucking stabbed and she's fucking yoinked in there
She's
really
rough.
badly.
Yeah.
I think she like lets out this weak laugh
Oh.
and just
Yeah.
says very quietly like, "This was fun," and like tries to like roll out of the way.
Yeah.
of the-
Roll your regular roll and add your strength because I think that's included in pushing yourself
All
out
right,
of the way.
let me just test this first because I'm so scared.
Is
No,
this your?
girl,
Are you
don't-
using new dice?
No, I should though. I'm
Maybe
running
you
out of
should.
dice.
Haley,
I
let me
don't
blow on it.
share
Haley,
with
let me
you.
blow on it. Let us blow on it. We gotta get you some good luck.
Please. Oh, is this
Okay.
a D12? I'm trying to find my D12 for my
Oh, it fell off my desk. Hold on.
these dice. Okay, let me see if they're
I'm
good.
washing your face.
Haley,
so
put it up to the
closely.
screen. Put it up
Mine?
to the screen. I got you.
Oh,
Yeah,
I got
you-
you.
it's my flower
Okay?
dice.
There you go. I'm charging it. With my Jolly Rancher.
Charge it.
I'm blowing on it.
Charge
You
it.
might have good luck on this one. That's all I'm
We're
gonna
gonna
say.
hope. We're gonna hope.
Based on my
Step
roll.
in. It's time to step in. Is what chat is saying right now.
Please, Tobias.
Please,
Tobias.
please.
Tobias,
be with
where
me.
are you?
Be with me, Tobias. I wonder if he's watching me.
That's her thought. That's literally her thought.
That's what she's like. I
One
gotta
of her
roll out of this
passing
place.
thoughts is,
Mhm.
I really hope he's watching, because this might be the fucking last time. Oops. Alright.
Okay.
You got
well,
this, Queen. You got
Fuck
this.
it, we ball.
Come on, come on.
Okay, we ball.
8. I rolled
Okay.
an 8.
Plus a 3.
Plus your 3.
Are we
9, 10,
doing for
11.
strength? Are we doing for
Yes,
strength?
add your strength on there. Yeah.
Okay. 11.
Slay. Okay. Okay. You very thoroughly managed to roll out of the way.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and her little feet, like her feet come down and like pound onto the ground, and she sort of like shakes with that. And she, I think, turns. You kind of have a moment of opportunity. Do you try to do anything from there?
Can I try to, as I evade out of the way, can I try to... Would I still have my scythe on me, you think, if
I'm sure it's laying around.
It's just
I'm sure
would
it's
it be
there.
next
That, like,
to me? I don't know.
Usually when you change it to something and then you change back,
Sort of
you
just
have
stays
all of
on
your
you.
items
I
on
have all
you.
the
Yeah.
stuff on me.
Like,
yeah.
it's kind of
If
like...
you put it back on your person, then it's probably still there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
That's
just
how
say
Guardians work too,
you're fine.
right?
Yeah.
Guardians
Huh?
work like
posterity I have
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
transformation,
Yeah,
and then you go
everything's
back
still
to-
there.
I think I remember like a couple months ago, I messaged Jade and was like, "Are we naked?"
Yeah, no, yeah, because it's a magic transformation, so it's like less like
Yeah.
Mhm.
Whereas like Tobias is like physical, and so it's
It's
Dimitri's
actual.
physical. Yeah,
Yeah.
bones
And
breaking shit.
Dimitri too, it's physical.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a physical
Um,
body change, yeah.
Tobias, please
She,
say
I
chat.
miss you every day.
Tobias, please say you're watching,
Tobias, please
is
say
what chat was saying.
Tobias, please, if you can hear me.
If you can hear me right now, did you get my note?
She like stumbles to her feet, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she's kind of holding her stomach. And she's gonna take the scythe and try to like, if she has a moment of an attack of opportunity, she's gonna
Absolutely.
try to like ram it like into her neck, basically.
Okay.
I'll go for regular.
Yeah,
Nice.
roll regularly and add your strength. And
All right.
I'm not gonna
This is
add
a
strength on this
problem.
one because it's a little opportunity attack. Okay.
Good point. Oh, that is a 2 plus a 3, so that's a 5.
You're fucking lucky. I rolled horribly. You manage to get that scythe in there. You're going for like the side.
Yeah, she's going for like a
Ooh, yeah, like along the belly, kind of.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's for the
okay.
neck. She's going for the neck.
Go for,
For
oh,
neck.
neck slay. Okay.
For the throat.
Cool.
The throat.
Because I rolled so bad, I'm gonna roll this d6 twice.
Yip, 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 yip.
Ooh, okay. Okay. So she took 7 points. So she's 2 points away from busting out.
Changerinos.
Oh my god, she had she was so fucking fine. Oh my god.
Yeah, she's been a little fine.
Maybe
yeah, how many hit points did she start off with?
She had 20. But
Okay,
she had a plus
so she was
plus 5 because of the
Yeah, she was
not
way
an unfair match
higher
at
than
all.
you were.
Like
Nope.
on her end, she was fucking fine. You
She was like unfair mad.
Bitch.
I think she comes for
Be for fucking real. Be
you
for
know how
fucking real.
the elks like kind of itch their sides with their antlers? She comes for that with like her head to try and hit you with her antlers.
Okay, trying to fucking smack me.
Gonna roll for that.
All right. Am I just rolling to dodge at this point for
yeah,
for that?
unless you
Okay.
or if you want to go in for another attack or of some sort, it's totally up to
Yeah,
you.
if I already have it in there.
Yeah.
I think she'd just go to
Get on that
Dodge.
bitch and
Rip it
ride
out.
her.
I wanted to do that. I wanted. What can I do?
Hell yeah, you can. That can be what you, that can be what you roll
Sorry,
for.
sorry.
If you roll for that, then you're kind of dodging. So it'd be like
Yeah,
dodging
I'm
up
gonna
onto her.
dodge and try to jump on her.
Okay, you can add your strength to that as well.
Get on that bitch and ride her.
Sorry, I don't know what happened.
That was great. That was great.
Arlo can't be there for you, but Theo is here for you. You know what I mean?
Real.
Okay.
Okay, that is a 7.
Okay.
Plus
Yeah.
3?
Plus your
Or you
strength.
got her
Nope.
yet?
Oh.
That's a 4 plus.
4 with
a
a set.
Nope.
Help me,
Why does that
Jade.
dice keep giving you 4s? We need to go charge her.
I don't
We
know.
Jolly Ranchers, we need the
I
Moonlight.
don't know what's going
fine.
on.
I have
I
two
rolled a
Jolly
12 on
Ranchers.
that one, so that was great.
You're
This
at
is like a-
2 jelly ranchers.
3 hit points, correct?
And I'll blow at the
Yeah.
same time.
Help me,
Here.
Jade. Help
Here's
me. Are you gonna
Kai.
roll
Kai's
dice
here
for it?
for
You're
you.
gonna roll dice for. What if you roll dice for it?
I already
Oh,
did roll
okay.
dice.
Where's my Kai pin?
Oh no.
You're at 3 points of damage, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Liliah. Someone pray to Liliah.
I'm gonna
She's
die.
right there. She's right there.
She...
She's right
Ooh.
behind me, isn't she?
Mama.
Mama.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so
Can I?
I
Never
have
mind.
it in my mind that she would step in if she noticed that it's getting to that
I can
point.
also do a death saving roll too to see if I'm just.
You can.
That's true.
But if you
Wit's
lose
also
it, you
watching,
die.
like, if he just
And Arya's
yells,
also
like, if he
watching.
just, like, yells Andromeda at the top of his lungs, like,
Let's see
Liliah
what-
should know.
Let's see
that,
what your
like,
damage
maybe-
is. But if it's too quick of a movement is the problem because it's a giant elk going like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
fair.
Liliah is seeing you hold on, so she's kind of like, okay, she's got some strength in there.
Got it.
Yeah. Liliah's no judge
I'm
of-
gonna-
Fly,
You
fly
know,
away.
She
People
does.
can do.
She nicks you.
Oh,
She
fuck,
nicks you
what?
with that antler, so I'm rolling damage for you. Okay, so
That's fine.
If it's higher than 3, we're gonna.
bear with me here.
Ooh,
All right.
Can you give
And
me a
she's
sick
gotta
ass
do her
scar?
death saving rolls.
Because, girl, you might die!
Yeah,
Hey, what
your
if she goes for an
eye.
eye? What if
Oh
she
my
goes
God.
for an eye too?
I don't think she would reach that because you're dodging.
Okay, true.
You get
Yeah.
you get over enough, but
It's a
she
body.
she probably tears up like your thigh and your leg.
Oh shit! Oh, like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Right.
because
So
you're
the
like
last
kind
thing
of
that would be
getting
moving is your
over.
leg.
Yeah.
Like the first
Yeah.
thing you
So
would
I
she,
do
do.
it going
because
that
she's
way.
going on her side, it's tearing, it's tearing up, it's shredding your thigh right
Ugh.
now. All right, here he goes.
Oh.
Your damage roll,
more
my love.
Best torture party ever, guys. Am I right? What did you do?
Two. She's got one fucking point, bitch. All right.
All right, all right.
Do
You know
you
what?
try
See
to
what
go
that is.
for more? I think damage is your place to go for right now. So do you try to come in with like a drive
my
that
God,
drive that
wait,
scythe
what?
deeper?
I need to get a song on right now.
What song you need? What song you
I
need?
need my music right now.
Drag it across her throat and then slit her throat.
She's thick.
She's big,
She's
and
big.
she's like.
big.
Also,
But
she's
you could do
big.
more damage, which is
And you
because
just-
you only need
But you
two-
have one in
you only need 2 points left.
It's the
2 more points of
final
damage.
countdown.
She's
2 more points of damage before she's her again.
human again.
So
Which is
if-
just as dangerous.
yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Wouldn't it be
Yeah.
hilarious?
So I assume you're digging that scythe in there deeper.
Yeah.
So-
Well, if she had dodged, got a
Yeah.
little.
A little.
She's gonna go for like she lets out this pained scream, but it sounds fucking feral as
Yeah,
fuck. Like
yeah.
she's like in the midst of it, and she's gonna like
roll that d12.
like she should have been a barbarian
queen.
at this
Roll that-
point.
Yeah, she should have.
She should be.
Shut
Roll
up.
that
I love her.
d12 and add
Oh,
that
let me test it
strength.
first. Let me test it first. Ooh,
Test roll. All right.
ooh, girl.
Sometimes
It's
when I
the
go
time
out
to
Oh
try.
driving,
no.
And then I'll pick the highest.
Maybe a different
get
dice.
rid of the
Maybe a
dice.
different dice.
I'm running out of dice, guys. They're all failing me.
Something.
Do we need to call the goddess Boot?
A cleanser?
Guys, do we need goddess
please.
Boot to come out here and help us?
Nice.
Oh shit,
Oh, you
Boot,
used
come
it.
on!
Damn.
I only have so many dice, guys.
You got this. You got this.
Maybe Liliah dice.
Go back to Liliah. That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Going back to it. We're going back to our roots.
Liliah dice.
Cleanse it, cleanse it.
Oh my god.
Everyone in chat right now, blow on your fucking
Taste my
screen.
dice.
Everybody blow in the screen.
And if you have Jolly Richards, that's
Manifesting
even
a 12.
If I don't have them with
Manifesting
me,
a
but
12.
power of Skittle, maybe. I don't know.
Power of Skittles compels you.
Skittle flag.
Power of Astarion.
The Liliah
compels
and me
you.
blew on it for
Sorry.
you as well.
Okay.
He's kissing a good luck.
Oh, thank you.
I know it's not gonna work, but like, here's the good luck rabbit.
Arya's playing her
What
little
is it,
heart out to
babe?
Bloody
Babe,
Mary.
babe, no, babe. What is it, babe? No, babe.
Haley.
Plus your 3.
Um,
3 plus
It's
3.
Mary.
6.
3?
Six in
6?
total.
3 plus 3,
Yeah.
6?
You're gonna die.
Let me roll. Fucking hell, man.
I'm at the part in Bloody Mary where Lady Gaga screams, and that's how I feel.
I'm at the final countdown.
Okay, yeah, good face, good face. Feel like hopeful, feeling good, feeling great.
I'm gonna bite my
Jade's
pinky
face.
off.
Jade's face, though, that just rolled. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
All right.
Liliah.
Liliah. Liliah.
Wait, can you start praying to your goddess?
You
Been praying.
Andromeda. Okay.
Yikes, yikes.
Wait, did canonically yell Andromeda after like that hit, like when she had
that's
1
fair.
hit point left?
That's fair. Lilia's just watching. She's like, oh, she's doing great.
I love her for that.
Oh god, she's still mounted on there, so she's
You're
not
not
really
gonna kill me
thinking.
instantly, right? Can I have like a dramatic death scene at least?
No.
I'm
No.
gonna roll. I'm
Well, this is
gonna
just rolling for
roll.
your damage,
I
right?
am gonna roll a little bit of
Yeah.
damage.
And then
But I'm using
that's
I'm using the smaller dice because
Okay, we're going to the
it's
underworld
it's
world
not
anyways.
much.
We have to go there anyways.
You know, if you die on Wrath, we'll
The
see you
plan
there.
wasn't to go get you there, though. I'm gonna kill
Get
someone.
me.
So
A death is a death.
she's down 2 more hit points,
Okay.
but it takes her to half, so she's not quite out yet. She's not underneath half. She's just at half.
Okay.
So
So she's transforming, but she's not.
she's you hit her one more
Still
time
in
at
it.
least once.
Okay.
She's gonna pop out.
Wait, she's still out now.
But she's still out. She's just on her last little leg of it. So I'm gonna cut down her strength in that
Okay.
aspect. I think that she attempts to sort of like buck you off.
Okay.
Like it's kind of
I'm
like
on her
a-
back.
I figured because you kind of like jumped over.
Yeah.
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 So
Even if you
she's
just
sort
have, like,
of
a leg over. It's like
yeah,
She'll
she's
buck
sort
you
of
off.
trying to like move to like buck you off. She sprints for one of the columns. And there are a bunch of nymphs. There are a bunch of nymphs
He's trying to kill them all.
dodging out of the way, but she's sprinting for one of the columns of
Yeah.
the
you're still on her
That
back.
Sam's in
is.
this motherfucker?
and
Is
she's
she gonna try to
she's-
slam you off?
She's turning. She's turning so whatever side of you that's
Hits
more
the
on one
fucking
side is facing the column so that she can basically crush you against the
Yeah.
column.
Against it.
Shit.
So please roll for
Oh,
how well
God.
you get out of that, and I'll roll for how
Oh.
well she does. Okay?
Can we
Oh.
pray to Liliah or like be like,
Liliah,
please
please
save her?
fucking
I
Look,
mean,
like under his breath.
right now,
just
the
be
only
like,
thing
"Liliah, please
is
save her."
is that you guys obviously don't know where her health is. She's
No,
She's
but we
But
on
visually
top.
I do. Visually
this
I
you can see
do.
that she's fucked, but also Dianthus looks fucked up too. So it's like
but she's still a giant elk.
It's your
Yeah,
call,
once an elk and one is bleeding out of
it's certainly
every
your
hole
call,
in her.
but
Yeah.
that's why Lilia's just watching. Lilia's
She's
just
not
like
every hole in
yeah.
her.
Yeah. I feel like for our
She's-
characters, it's less about a matter of how close is she to death and more of how out of hand has this gotten.
Yeah.
And that's where I feel like
Yeah.
our
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's-
yeah, and
That
that's
is
fair.
fun.
And if you
Yeah.
wanna do something, you absolutely can.
If I was closer, I would.
That's fair. That's fair. Because I don't want to
Yeah.
dictate that for
It's
you
like, I
guys.
feel like
but
Can I use this roll? I rolled.
What is
Sure.
if you rolled,
If
yeah.
you
I rolled a
rolled-
10. I
Okay.
rolled a 10 in this red
Can I
dice.
use this
I rolled a 10.
Can I use this roll? I swear
Fair.
to God, I just rolled it. I swear to God, I just
I
rolled
saw
it.
it.
You're good, you're
I
good.
watched you.
Um,
Everything else is bad.
Did you add
Yeah, you're
your strength to it?
Oh, that's a 13.
Slay. Okay, let me roll for her real
Why?
quick.
I swear to God, I just rolled it on my.
You could
on
have
my-
lied, and I'd still be like, "Have it, please."
Absolutely.
I know you would have
Okay.
it.
I know you
But I
watched
would
you
still
roll,
give
it's
it to
fine.
you.
I still watched you roll it. You're fine.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Okay.
Yeah,
You managed to slip. Do you slip kind of off, like to get off, so you're not?
Yeah, she jumps the fuck off.
Okay. And she kind of like realizes that you're off before she is able to collide, so she doesn't take like any damage colliding.
Yeah.
Because I literally I
bitch.
rolled fucking even
Damn
with
it.
you. Again. We've had so many
Oh my
even
God.
fucking rolls.
That's scary. That's scary. That's scary.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
So you're off now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is your fucking call, Queen. Of
Yeah.
what you're doing next.
I think she's fucking standing there.
Yeah.
And is she kind of like she's kind of paused a second while
Yeah, because I think the
Um,
elk is like trying to slow, like she was like sprinting, so she kind of
Yeah.
slows and like is like skidding on like the ground, like you hear her hooves kind of skid.
Woo.
And like the nymphs are all kind of darting out of the way. It is up to you guys. I don't mean to sway you
Yeah.
from like stepping in.
I don't want to start.
It's only because she's been doing well. So she's like she's not showing any
Yeah.
signs of like weakening, even though she's like covered in blood. But if you think it's at a point where you're like, this needs to end,
where they would
please step in if
Yeah.
you want to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to sway you guys on that. It's totally up to you.
I think
I'm gonna be real. Yeah, the
Yeah.
fact that Andromeda didn't go for a hit when she was directly on top of her and
Mhm.
saw that she was gonna hit something with
Yeah.
her was enough of a sign that's like
Fair.
Andromeda's
Fair.
Yeah, the
Not
fact that like
not
she
fighting.
tried to slip off and like is
She's
standing there kind of dazed,
separating.
I
Yeah.
think
like that.
with that, I
Look.
think Liliah like kind of steps like up to you where you're fucking with your one fucking hit point, kind of steps over, kind of like leans in, and is like, should I step in now?
Yes.
I think
Arya
Um,
screams that out loud.
She looks, she's like, your friends
I
seem to
think-
want it.
while she was standing there before Liliah came up to her side,
Mhm.
just to make it a little, you know, I love a narrative.
I love when you
I
do it.
love.
I love
You
it.
know, I love a yearning.
Well,
You know, I
but
love a
spice.
As
narrative.
you should.
I think she watched like her kind of like she's like skidding. She's doing like the animal
Mhm.
thing to get their bearings back.
Yeah.
And Andromeda's like standing there, probably like in the middle of
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
of the rink.
I imagine.
Oh,
And I-
no.
That's what it is at this
It
point.
is what it is.
That is
The
that's
R
why they
word.
have British.
And I think she has like one hand pressed her abdomen where she was I've been stabbed.
Mhm.
And the other still holding the scythe at her side. And she just kind of like swaying from the blood loss, probably like swaying on
Yeah.
her feet, looking fucking like probably ripped to fucking shreds.
Yeah.
And she just like looks at before she even realizes like Lilia's coming up to her,
Mhm.
like she's like, I might fucking die at this point.
Yep.
Bro, I feel myself slipping.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She like just like looks at Dianthus
Mhm.
and then kind of like looks like her eyes kind of flick up towards the sky a bit,
Yeah.
and she just goes, Tobias.
Oh.
And then she's like,
I don't know who that is.
oh, she's
Oh, hey, Liliah.
Do you want me to step in?
Did I do a good job?
No. I mean, you're
Okay.
standing. That's great. And you made me proud. I'm not ashamed to be seen with you.
Okay.
Do you want me to step in?
There's so many of you.
Oh.
Why the fuck is she a elk?
Well, sort of tried to match your energy,
Yeah.
I should think.
Yeah, I did that, didn't I?
I didn't have to untie her, you know. Though I
Oh.
like the dramatics.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I wanted it.
Do you want me to kill her now?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. You watch Liliah and she just looks, she's like, and she just snaps. And it's just blood.
Oh,
Yeah, let's
All
go.
the nymphs she almost just fucking obliterated by stepping on them are
Splash
just bathing in her
splash
blood.
zone, splash zone.
that gave me like bloodbending from Avatar.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's what that felt like.
It gave me
That's
a
exactly what that
Lucifer
felt like.
gas.
Yep, that's the
Use
vibe.
Molotov,
It's
my
the snap,
brother.
and it's the yep.
Yeah.
And it's just Dianthus is no more. She is simply blood on the floor.
Holy shit.
Oh,
It's
could you
really-
imagine? Sorry, just for juice for you. What if one of the spots that like you got cut was over her name? So it's a scar that like crosses it out from the fight.
Ooh,
That'd
would
be
you like
sexy.
that?
You can
I
do that.
would
We can
love
do
that.
that. We can do
Sick.
that if you'd like.
If it
I
like
love
heals,
that.
you know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it'll eventually
Probably
be,
from
like,
the
scar.
antler, which is even
Yeah.
sexier.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like
That's
she was
sick.
literally holding on to
Cross
the
her
antler.
Yeah.
Like
I
it
can
would
see the
definitely have
cinematics
like
of that shot of the antler just hitting the like the
Yeah.
armor,
She
like,
crossed
in
her
a
own name
movie.
up. She crossed her
yeah,
own
she
name
Her
up.
crossed
own
her
fucking
own
name.
name up.
I feel crazy. Yes.
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 That's
Are we,
fucking
so
name.
good.
are we becoming
Fucking-
combat people?
Hey, combat's fun here, you know?
Combat
We
is
have
fun.
combat. This is how combat should be.
We drive the
This is
narrative
how
with the
it
This
should
is
combat.
literally how it should be.
It is. This is
Juicy.
how it
God,
be.
guys.
And narrative
He almost
driven.
died.
Yeah.
But I lived.
But
There's so much blood. I'm sure like the floor is fucking covered
Yes.
in it.
Yes, and you
Um,
see it beginning to leak into those pools.
Yeah.
And
Am I
then-
actively bleeding still? Because
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
fucked
And
up.
the
yeah.
nymphs, like, there is blood everywhere. And
Yeah.
the nymphs, like, go back to their pools and get in their pools and literally don't give a shit. And,
Mhm.
like, some of them start dancing again in the blood.
Oh, fuck yeah, on the blood. Yeah.
That's what they were
yeah.
gonna do.
Hey, they promised that. They said that.
Liliah just
Party to
goes
the
like,
party.
that was a bit quicker than I liked. I wanted to sort of make it last, but I suppose you sort of did that.
She's gonna like, like
Yeah.
spit out some
She's like,
blood.
ooh. Good
Where
job,
my friends at?
little champion, except you didn't technically win.
Our hero
What?
runs up.
Yeah, can Arlo see her now that the crowd's gone?
Yeah, you can probably hear the cheering has died down too.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I imagine you,
It's
if you want to
fucking
step back
naked.
out.
Arya runs up.
I
Yeah.
think-
Wait is also like there.
I
One
think
hit point.
Dimitri though,
He's taking his shawl and like wrapping
he
you up.
kind of says like he's like go, like it's fine
Arlo's
if
very
you
much
go.
like, I know. He's like, I'll be.
But
It's not me
Dimitri's
saying I know
like,
to you like
yeah,
that.
Dimitri's like I'm
I'll be right
not
back.
stepping
And Arlo
out
like
there.
sprints
You
to go heal
Yeah.
you. Like that's all
Yeah.
he's thinking about.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's
I know
fair.
to heal you, Dromeda.
And I think Dimitri does. He will step out and walk over like slowly
Yeah.
after like
Sure.
a
Take his
few
time.
minutes. Yeah, he's just taking
Yeah.
a minute.
Yeah, that's fair.
And you guys all run up to her, and Liliah just kind of looks at you. And she's like,
Arya's like
Wit's
ripping off the
already like
very
wrapping
bottom.
you with the shawl.
Arlo's
and, like,
ready to heal
yeah.
you.
Too good, guys.
yeah, she's not. Arlo, roll 2d6s for me.
I got you, babe.
Oh my god.
Can we get
Can I?
lucky?
You can do bunny.
Lo-
Mhm.
Bunny.
Yeah. Okay.
Give me the bunny.
So roll with
Just
advantage.
puts it
Lev.
on your shoulder lightly.
Little bunny moment.
Yo,
I
buddy.
need to turn off.
Bunny! Oh,
Bunny. Little bunny moment.
Wabbit.
Wait, I got a 4 and 3.
Thank you guys for letting us do that because that was
Oh,
really
that was
fun.
so fun.
That was so
Roll
much fun.
higher. That'd be great.
You got a 4 and a 3.
Even with the
A
bunny.
7
You want the bunny.
with the bunny.
Oh my god.
A 7.
Oh my god.
I think you get Andromeda to a point where it's certainly less hazy.
She's just bleeding
And you
out
can more or
actively.
less like think like pretty clearly, Andromeda. Like you're at a point where you're like you're a little unsteady on your feet. You're certainly hurting, but you're not on the brink of death anymore.
Not on the brink.
Yeah, not on the brink. You're probably at like 5 hit points.
If I
more or
come
less.
over to the water and I go in and then come back out, could I try to heal her again?
You can
Ooh.
certainly try.
The bloody water.
The bloody
What?
water.
I guess it is bloody now. But it's like water, is it not?
It is water.
It's just water, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
Okay.
She doesn't look good. I'm worried about
She
her.
doesn't.
5 hit
Oh,
points
it's
is still
just
not great.
Running off, diving into water.
Bloody water.
Bloody
Bloody
water.
water.
All
and
the
then
nymphs
coming
sort of
out.
like grab at you a little bit. They're like, oh, hello.
You look poisonous.
Yeah. I'm gay. You see a few men
He,
kind of
like,
come
comes
over.
out,
Like,
crawling out to run, and he's just fucking blood
drenched
everywhere.
in blood water.
I think
Oh,
Andromeda's
water.
like hanging on to Arya. She's hanging on to Wit
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah,
and she's like,
yeah.
You can try
Guys.
again
So like
if
you
you'd
pressure
like.
Just
and
there.
it just wraps
Yeah.
you up.
And Arlo
Roll
was
your-
like,
Yeah.
2d6.
Arya, I think is... Yeah, go ahead, Arlo.
really, no, he just really fucking focuses. He
That's fair.
really- Can I roll again?
2d6s.
What's the bunny on your shoulder again?
Bunny advantage.
You get two uses per
Yeah,
day.
it's a six. Let's just go with that. I swear to God, I'm not lying. I got 2 6s. It was my first year, and that one was a 4. Come on.
Come on.
Blood water.
So what's your overall roll?
Water.
6.
I got a 6 and a 6.
Oh, 6
Oh,
and a
no.
6.
So 12.
Okay.
Okay.
What's
My
advantage?
third one was a
Is
4.
12.
Yeah. Okay, Slay.
Got it.
Okay. You certainly. I think at this point it closes up the wounds. So like you're not bleeding out anymore. It's probably go up to about like 10 or so hit points. Like you're probably only about 6 off from like full health at this point.
Yeah.
And you feel your body sort of straighten out a little bit. And you certainly have like all of these wounds scabbed over, and they certainly probably still hurt, but you are not bleeding out all over the floor anymore.
Not on the brink.
You're not on the brink. Yeah, you are
Yeah.
certainly much better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's fucking go.
Holy shit.
I cannot believe that just happened.
Yeah. It just kind of sits there.
That's fair. Just for funsies.
For funsies.
Connor walks up to you.
Oh god.
And he looks not well. To a point where he's clenching his jaw because there's blood everywhere.
Where?
Yeah. And his jaw is so clenched. And he kind of like, Justy's like, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah. You okay?
Bloodberry wine.
She's gonna reach out,
Sends it.
take it. She's gonna like
Okay.
drink it.
It tastes like sweet with an undertone of something irony.
What I've been tasting in my mouth for the past like
Yeah.
10
Past
minutes
hour.
now.
So the,
Yeah.
the sweetness
Yeah.
is probably pretty nice.
Yeah.
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 He takes it back. Just
Lovely.
turns and walks away.
Princess.
Still touching. He stiffly walks, and
Yeah.
Flick is just, Flick looks fine. He's like looking at everything. He's like,
Well, he's been
He's
around here for a
acclimated
minute.
for sure.
He's acclimated.
Yeah.
He is acclimated for sure.
yeah. As you're all standing around Andromeda, do you do anything? Can you say anything to her?
Yeah, Arya's like ripped off the very bottom hem of her skirt. And is definitely like wrapping it around her arms just as like
Yeah.
to keep
A little.
Just,
Yeah.
to
Just a little
close
bit
it
of, like,
off.
pressure.
They're
Yeah.
scabbed over
Anything?
now, but yeah.
like to more or less
they
keep
don't
pressure
reopen.
on it. Yeah,
Yeah.
just so it feels like it also feels better too if you're like
It's less
holding your
exposed,
wound
too.
rather than like leaving it open and just letting
Absolutely.
it pulse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
then that-
yeah,
ugh,
yeah,
I hate that feeling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, really just sorry.
No,
that
no,
was
no,
really
no.
sorry.
We all. It was
Oh,
noises
fine.
of agreement.
Yeah. Noises of agreement.
It was
Yeah.
really funny too
Before.
when you were doing the healing, Arlo. We all made the noise of the like when you do like a short rest in Baldur's Gate when you go
Oh.
and it's like the echo of everybody.
Yeah.
That's
That's
They've
so
come multiple times.
Can you tell that I love Baldur's Gate 3 a lot?
Oh, it's thick here. It's thick here.
True.
Um.
Well, that was definitely a show, Andromeda. You really brought your all.
I think she's just kind of like
Yeah.
it. Like when you hit a high and then it
Mhm.
crashes
The
out.
drop.
Crashes
Yeah.
down.
Wood's still just holding her.
Lilia's looking at all of you. She's like,
I think Arya's trying to like get some of the blood out of her hair.
Yeah.
Mm,
What's with the stained red?
Her hair is probably
Yeah.
stained red
Yeah,
right now.
ugh.
Absolutely.
Oh, the braids fell out probably.
Yeah.
I like to think the mask too.
Oh, it's probably broke.
like-
It's
Oh,
probably
wow.
broken. Oh, what if it's like unhinged?
Like
at
broken
the
jaw.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sexy.
Look at it.
Um.
It's-
Yeah, Lilia's just looking at you.
Her makeup is like actually fully
Smeared.
smeared.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, it's so cool.
Oh,
You can't
slay.
tell what
I just
red
felt
is
like
the
the-
blood.
Is
It is
blood.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's hot.
It all is.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
She just sits there
Yeah.
and she just kind of goes,
I'm not a weapon.
You sure acted like one. Good job.
I do a good job?
Oh, little champion.
She was.
I didn't see it going down that way, though. Now she's a puddle on the floor. I do have one of her eyes, though.
I forgot about that.
Andromeda looks at the puddle on
Yeah.
the floor like she couldn't probably even fucking remember that happening because
Yeah.
she's dying of blood loss.
Yeah.
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 And then
By a snap.
to the eye on the thigh.
Yeah. She's like,
Thigh eye. Who needs thigh highs when you have thigh eyes?
yeah, I know that's
No,
right.
no, up on the shelf. Now get ready for eye on the thigh.
They're right. They're right. She's
I
just
think
smiling.
she just kind of looks from Liliah to her friends
Mm.
and just goes, I'm not. I don't know what that was.
Execution. Ooh, 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 ooh. A bloody good fight.
She's dead, Andromeda. That's all that matters now.
Yes.
Andromeda, it was
And I
years
still
and
got to be the one to
years
kill
of build up.
her.
That's what it was.
Hmm.
Anger that is spread roots into you that go deeper than anything else. It makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But this is you pulling those roots out. It's not at your core anymore.
Does that make me just like her? Fighting her in front of everyone? A cheap trick at the end so she dies. It should have been me. It probably was going to be me if Liliah
Cheap.
didn't. Not cheap.
Wasn't supposed to be. You did everything you could. Right? That's enough.
This is far too solemn for me. I'm going to get a drink. She's walking towards the table.
Thank you.
She stops. What, for my cheap trick?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
She gets like this sometimes.
Oh, get over it. She walks
Love her. Love her.
Sorry, your goddess is a bitch.
Arya looks at Arya looks at Wit and is like,
What a bitch.
What a bitch. Oh, yeah, she is a big one.
"You were the ones making goo eyes at her earlier."
Yep.
Eh?
Do it again.
Still? I'll do it
That's
again.
true.
Then
I
I'd
saw
do it
you
again.
do that shit. Yeah.
I think she's lovely.
Lovely.
Well, get a grip.
Bum, bum, bum,
Pull yourself together.
Pull yourself together.
Andromeda, all of us lose it. That's
Mhm.
normal. It's about if you bring it back, and you will. People like that, they don't. They sink further, and the roots go deeper. That's not what you're here to do. You're not. You are better.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it.
That's part of it too.
And then I was scared shitless.
But that's the difference. She said she wasn't scared. It's because she doesn't. That was all she was ever wanted to be.
I was
You
scared
don't-
I was.
Do you want that?
I want to feel things. I want to be scared.
There you go.
I don't want to die,
You
even
gave
if it was
yourself-
supposed to be me.
You gave yourself the opportunity to do it on your own. And it's okay that you couldn't. It's okay.
You're gonna win the whole battle. That's what matters. These don't.
I just feel kind of empty right now.
That's okay. We'll carry you through that.
Do you think you would have been proud of me?
If you had killed her,
Just in general, do you think he would have been proud of me if he was watching?
Depends, how do you feel now?
I just want him to be proud of me.
He's only going to be proud of you when you know how you feel without that feeling of his being proud. You have to have a feeling first before he can make that judgment. The living thing.
I don't feel anything.
But that's the thing. You do feel lots of things. That's why you feel empty right now. Because you just put so much.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'd be proud of you for that.
Proud of you for trying.
Mm-hmm.
And you're also in shock.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've never turned into that before.
That was really cool.
Did not see it, but it sounded crazy.
It was like this giant river gator thingy with antlers, like bark. It was like a woody gator.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It was really
One of them bit Alder in the ass once, and now he sits lopsided. If any of you noticed that.
No.
I will keep a lookout for that.
I will. Yeah. Is he like sensitive about it, or?
Not quite.
Okay, then we won't bring it up too much, but I'll definitely think
You
about
notice
that next
it.
time. Are you going to tell him you turned into one of them?
He might not like that.
You know,
he may really like it.
I'll say
Or he
one
may
thing. I know one person that will definitely be proud of you. Alder.
Ferox? Oh,
Aw.
Fair.
And Ferox.
And fair.
Probably Ferox too, yeah.
Ooh, I could count another.
Who?
Sin.
Yes.
Sin is gonna be so fucking proud of you when she hears. It's gonna be like, wow, that was kind of
I gave a
badass.
hell.
And
Yeah,
not
he
to say
did.
anything crazy. I think I would think it was pretty cool.
Mm.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, Kai would have been like, yeah!
He's like throwing popcorn, like he's like,
Yeah!
yeah, that was a foul
Placing
play!
bets.
And
He's
then
he's up with a whistle. He's like,
he would have probably seen Dianthus at the end there of the explosion and been like, oh, people actually are supposed to die at the end of this? Oh, shit!
I don't know. So that's
Shit! Someone's
this
dead!
was a show. This is medieval times, Kai. This is real.
This is medieval times.
He's like, oh, fuck!
people died all the time.
Drama turned the whole place into a medieval times.
She really did.
Yeah.
While
I
you
love
guys
it.
are all standing there, you hear what
Hold on,
sounds like a sort of high-pitched jingle.
Not when I'm fucking
jingle?
bloody from head to toe, bro. I should have.
And
No, that's kind of sexy. Narratively sexy.
Jesus Christ! I went there like a little. Okay, keep going.
a great first introduction.
Hey, your makeup probably held up. You were in there for a quick minute. You're fine.
Yeah.
It is subtle, but it is loud enough that the room can hear it. And 𝓲𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪𝓵. After this, of course, like if you need to take a moment, because I imagine also 𝓲𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪's probably not
think
gonna
she's
talk to
kinda
anyone,
tapped.
so that's fair.
No, yeah, I
Um,
think she's kind of tapped.
Yeah,
No.
and you can do
Yeah.
whatever vibes with you, like if you need to go, if you need to get off, if you need to whatever. And if anyone in the rest of the gang wants to proceed with this also, then we can, because I think it makes sense for 𝓲𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪 to kind of be like,
Out of it.
yeah, like
Yeah,
I'm
that's
good.
fair. Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
There.
But yeah, you hear a little jingle, and it sounds quite like the one that, like when you ring the little bell outside in Roth, and it sounds a lot similar. But the moment that it rings and sort of echoes throughout the room, it has that sort of like pitch that sounds louder than it probably should be. Like it's a quieter jingle, but it seems to echo more in your ears. You note that everyone in the room freezes. And it is just instantaneously dead silent. Theo's face. and the room takes on this very like noticeable shift. In this like, oh, party, bathing in the blood, dancing in the blood, like, oh, we just watched a fun little fight. Like everything just stills and all eyes are on that archway behind the throne. And you note that sort of like on either side of the throne and sort of like guarding the archway are those nymphs that you saw earlier. They've kind of sat up from where they were perched next to the throne, and they're sort of standing a little ways away to sort of allow like access. And you note a very strange creature walking alongside a very tall woman. And I'm gonna show you what the creature looks like.
Okay.
First.
Ooh, I love a creature.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord.
Let me send it. How we all doing?
Little did I know
is
that
everyone
this
else
would be
okay?
a feature, a creature feature.
Creature feature.
Featuring the creature.
Featuring the creature. Essentially looks like this walking beside her.
Oh my god, that is so fucking sick.
All right,
Oh my
all right.
god, are they going
Alright,
to have
alright.
kittens?
Oh,
That is kind of cool.
Are there
That
any
is kind
cubs
of
around?
cool. There is not. It is just this one big
No,
creature.
that wasn't a genuine question.
Oh, I mean, I took it as one.
Fair.
Wait,
Stealing a freaking baby. No.
That's-
May I
But oh my
fair.
god, can I have can I pet that cat? Can I pet that kitty?
Pet
Can I
that
pet
dog.
kitty?
Cap it that
Pet
dog.
that dog.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
it's so cute.
notice
Oh my God, it's so
this
cute. It's two cats.
large creature, basically this huge sort of cougar-looking animal with the two heads that are jointed like that. And it is
So
walking
perfect.
just very close beside her, and she is walking with a grace that doesn't really match the party. It's very like subtle, it's very like slow, it's very gentle. And she's stepping out, and you can like, it's quiet enough you can hear like her bare feet on like the floor of the stone as she's walking. And she walks sort of around out of the archway and then slowly moves until she's in front of the throne, and then just sort of looks at everyone. But you don't see any eyes, so you just see the head turning to look at everyone. And I'm gonna send you my ref.
Please,
Yes, 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 yes.
Can't wait to see it.
Please.
Okay, I have to crop it for a minute.
I'm gonna scream.
Yee.
I'm so excited.
It's your mother.
Mother.
I've been thinking about this
Kind of.
for like on repeat for like days.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
fucking have. So, I do have a little outfit reference
Shivers.
because she is wearing clothing.
Wow. How traditional.
Yeah, and
How
it
traditional.
looks how traditional, and it looks essentially like this. Let me find it. Essentially looks like this, ignoring the headpiece.
Doing outfit first and then art. Oh
Yes,
shit.
that's the outfit essentially.
Oh,
God,
So it's like ignoring headpiece. She's essentially wearing this
that's
like
so cool.
gown that covers the
Cool.
necessary bits.
Yeah,
and then
but it's
folds
still
over
overflowy.
her arm,
Yeah.
kind of like a little cloak
Sick.
almost.
Ooh.
It's not really
That's
featured in the drawing. I haven't
gorgeous.
really drawn it exactly how it is, but the little circle, the circle that's
Sure.
holding it together, looks
Yeah.
like it's bone.
Ooh.
Are you ready?
No,
yes,
I'm not ready.
yes.
Jazz, are you still
Mama.
good with sending them over to?
I'm sending them right now.
Thank you so much.
You icon, light of our
I
lives.
got you.
Mama and Arlow in front of you.
And Arlo in front of you.
This is
I love
what
that
you
shit.
see.
Oh.
Oh, she's
Oh,
fucking eye.
Yeah.
oh no.
Oh, Arlo, you have her eye.
Oh no! Emotional.
I literally love her. God, she's so cool.
That's cool as fuck.
Killed this. Oh my
Thank
god.
you.
Oh my god, dude.
This is who
Nothing
I redrew 5
matches.
times.
Nothing,
Yeah, well,
nothing
we're
comes close to
consistent.
touching Jade's character design.
You're
You're
crazy.
fucking, like,
No,
crazy for
with
that.
monster
No.
design too goes so fucking hard.
Yeah.
Like,
Hello?
that's
Yeah.
actually
really creative and cool.
You're
God.
crazy.
Oh my gosh,
that
she's
is actually
beautiful.
insane.
I love you
no,
guys.
Oh,
I
no.
love you guys.
Oh, no.
Theo, you getting emotional makes me crazy.
No, mama.
Mama.
I really don't know what happened, but she makes me crazy.
That's okay.
I haven't even
You
met.
haven't even talked to
I'm
her.
holding them. I'm holding them side by
Oh,
side. I'm
yes,
literally
you
looking at them
should.
side by side.
Well,
Oh,
What if I love?
It looks like she has little nebulas on her shoulders and stuff. and
yeah,
then
yeah, it
little-
looks like little like
Oh.
galaxies
the
almost.
galaxies. Yeah.
Yeah.
This.
Oh, she's cool as fuck.
Thank you.
so cool.
Her little cheeks too and her ears.
Yeah.
I don't know why this is hitting me so hard.
Oh, please let it. It's totally fine.
Okay.
Let it hit. Let it hit. I
You're
love
here.
it. I love it here.
I don't know why.
It's totally fine.
It's because mother.
Yeah,
I'm pulling a
real.
vein. I'm leaving her right up here. Actually, leave her right here.
That's the only way to do it.
As
That's
you
the only way to do it.
Have
Gotta
her-
look at
have her
when
there
you're
for
looking,
you.
talking to her.
Yeah, she's just standing in
I need
front
the
of it.
constant reminder.
And you see her head moving, and that's the only indication that she's like overlooking the scene essentially. Before she just very slowly sits, and the minute like she fully sits and descends into the chair, the party just continues. It's like someone literally like pressed pause, and then it's just like press play again, and everyone's like going back to it.
Chills. That's crazy.
And she's just sitting there and watching. Entirely silent, and that little bestial cat, that huge cat, just lays at her feet and like lays both heads down,
wow.
closes
Cool,
their
cool.
eyes.
I love them.
Cool. I think Arlo's like staring at her. It's like he's just staring at her, shell shocked, covered in blood,
Yeah.
in his own version of shock. For a moment, and I think he like feels himself start to pull towards her. But then I think he definitely takes a minute to look back, but like specifically at Dimitri, because I think he's
Yeah, Dimitri is standing towards sort of the back, but he looks okay. He just looks like he's sort of like taking a breather. Like he's very clearly like taking a breather. And I will say that pull feels very physical. Like you
so there really is a pull.
there feels like there's a pull.
Okay.
Not only just mentally, but like physically, it feels like this drive to sort of be like closer.
Which makes me crazy because when they were in Twin Vales, he felt a pull towards Mavith.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had to like get stepped like pulled back. And I think when he looks at Dimitri, it's because in his own head he knows that like he only has a few seconds before like he's gonna lock in. So he wants to make sure. So I think he looks at Dimitri.
I think Dimitri matches or like meets your eyes. And then just gives you like a very tiny nod.
Okay. And then I think he looks at Arya to
Mm-hmm.
be like, you're his fucking babysitter character. And then he like kind of nods at like Dimitri and then you. And like a very like Arlo reserved way where it's just like he's locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think with his little bloody footprint starts making his way towards
Oh, fun.
slow.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's so crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
Your music on tonight.
You approach.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
She like you can't tell if she's looking at you because she's got the mask of her eyes. But you see like her head like kind of was tilted like slightly like 2/3 and then just sort of like fully fixates on like you walking towards her. And you see like the two arms come up and then just like this. And like almost like she's waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He walks so like slowly towards her. And then when he's like I don't know, pretty close, but not like too close. He just like looks at her and like without breaking eye contact, gets down on his knees.
Oh, she just you watch her head move.
And I think it's one of the one knees things, so it's like the proposal position.
Yeah.
And then he just like he just bows. He has his head fully down.
Aww.
Yeah.
She just like watches, like her head is fixated.
He's doing this thing where like he's looking at the ground, like his eyes are like just flickering because he's just like this is actually happening. Yeah.
And you're probably fairly close to her. Oh.
I'm scared.
As your head is bowed, I'm committed to it. As your head is bowed, you feel like a like 2 fingers like this on your chin. And where like you would think she'd be like a little more graceful, of like a little lift. It's sort of like a like it's a very quick pull up.
Yeah.
And she's just like a little eerie because she's like really close now. And like her head is tilted and it's just that mask covering her eyes. Kind of tilts again. I think she just keeps looking at you.
Arlow?
Her hand's still there too.
Yeah, for sure.
And it feels her skin is like red hot.
Ooh, okay.
And it feels like the moment like it kind of touches your skin, you feel like you want to take like a big deep breath.
Okay.
Like it almost like brings out this like breath. It cooks as a breath out of you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just locked there.
And she's just looking at him.
Yeah.
I think that he has like a wide-eyed, shocked expression on his face. There's not like a ton of emotion other than like pure bewilderment and kind of a humbleness to it. But I think that you watch his hand like lift to his face, and he just like there's just tears, but he like doesn't realize they're there.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
He just like wipes them away, and then puts his hand back down, and just like and just keeps looking at her.
Damn. Oh. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
You hear very softly as her lips part. She looks at you and she just very softly says, come with me.
Okay. He like gets up.
And she
Real
stands,
slow.
She stands as you're standing.
How
and, like,
much taller than me?
Party stops again. Everyone
shit.
stops as she stands up. She is like,
Oh God.
she's large.
Cool.
She's
Love it.
large. She's large.
Think about the fact that Alice kissed her. So cute.
I know. Isn't that
Just
crazy?
a dainty little guy.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh my God.
Your
wait,
bestie kissed your mom?
wait, that's so weird.
Also, someone said right when you got the part where she like tilted your chin up, they said, "Is this the moment when she says defective?"
No. No.
Defective.
Instead, she said, "Come with me."
Exactly. She's a good mom.
Arya and Wit, do you stay with 𝓤𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪𝓵? Does one of you go
Yeah,
with?
I think
Or
Arya
because Arlo's probably just locked in.
decided-
Following.
Oh, Arlo's locked in. I mean, it's not that he's like, this is my mom.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. She
Arya's been put on Dimitri and Andromeda
Yeah.
duty with Wit, and so I
That's
think
fair.
that they're kind of like I'm sure Wit is kind of like they're both caring for
Still, like,
Andromeda
hovering
together.
over Andromeda, yeah.
And I
also,
will-
he's
I
also
will
watched of Connor.
I
and
will
then
continue
Arya.
off. I will continue off next episode from like this point, so
Yeah,
you'll
that's fine.
still get a chance to
Okay.
like talk. And stuff.
Fair. Because, like,
Um,
Wit's also, like, looking after Connor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
maybe.
fair. Yeah, he's
I think
he's down in that blood wine now.
Yeah.
Just to be
Yeah,
okay.
At least they have
Um,
that.
I think I'm gonna.
You're good,
I think I'm
Queen.
gonna pop off as
Go
well.
crazy. Yeah, you
But
But
I
Gucci.
hope
You
they are
Gucci.
Yeah.
I hope you have a good test. I hope it goes
Yeah, I
well.
hope your test goes so well. Thank
Thank
you thanks for being a baddie.
You literally.
I hope it hit good for you.
It hit
That was
so
so
bad.
much
I
fun.
was,
Okay,
That
good.
was so much fun.
I was nervous. I was so
Don't be
nervous.
nervous.
what?
You
You
did
know what?
amazing.
I thought you were going
killed
to
it.
die.
Imagine
You
sitting-
made it.
she did fucking die, and you guys would have had to go to the underworld again.
Isn't that crazy? I thought. At least it's math.
It would have been, say it with us, juicy.
Juicy.
Yeah, it would've been
Narratively juicy.
Narratively juicy. I love you guys.
I love you so much. Go back.
This is how it goes tomorrow. We love you.
Yeah. Mwah. Are you guys okay? My other two?
So far, so good. Yes, I will let you know
Okay.
if I start getting really sleepy because
You
my
just
eyes
tell
are getting a
me.
little.
You just tell me.
Yeah,
I
fair.
love
Or
I'm
even
here
if
till
you need a
the
slay.
whatever.
Did the couch come home?
Yeah, that's the one.
Jazz, even if
probably
you
got
need
another-
to, even
got
if you
a
need to
bit.
turn your camera off and just chill, you're good.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys know.
You're good. We're on our final stretch. I just really wanted to do this, so
No, of course, and I
Um,
want to hear
so
it.
excited.
You know
I'm
what
so
I'm
excited.
gonna say? I don't have anything planned.
I don't either.
My mom.
I don't either.
I
I literally don't either. Slay. She
I'm
does, by the way, when she stands and when the party goes silent, she does take your hand.
Oh.
And it's a little bit more like she came in with this like elegance, and she like walked up to her chair and she sat down, and she grabs your hand. She starts speed walking down the hall. Yeah, and the party kind of is like,
What the fuck is happening?
and then as soon as she disappears from sight, it continues once more. And she begins to lead you down this like corridor until she's rounding the corner and walking into a room. And then the little beast, the little cougar, does follow, like just slowly trotting like behind. And I'm going to send you a reference for the like corridor and the hall that she kind of leads you into. This is what the little hall looks like, but pretend that it leads down to sort of like a chamber.
Okay.
And a chamber that holds like sort of like a little like couch of the sort, like a little like like almost like a cozy sitting space, very like clearly like royalty, but still with those like adornments of like bone and like teeth that are sort of like decorating the space. Yeah.
Yes.
But the hall looks like this.
Oh god, that's stunning.
So she leads you down, and you're literally walking through water. To,
Oh, thank God.
Like
I
at
wanna-
your knees. And it's like it doesn't even phase her. She's like pulling and like walking as she walks through it.
Oh, that's so cool.
And I imagine like Arlow, as
Yeah.
you walk, there's this subtle little golden glow that's sort of like glowing off of where your legs are meeting the water as you're walking. And just kind of like glowing off of you. And you
Okay.
note that as she walks through the water, it's almost as though she leaves like a twinkling through it. So like if you were to like look like into it, almost looks like it's sparkly. Like literally like a little starlight under the water. Yeah. And it sort of like hovers around your like golden light that appears as you're walking through as well.
God.
And she's
pretty.
not saying anything. She's just beelining it for that little like cushioned area at the end of the hall. And that the little cat is following still, and like follows through the water and like keeps walking.
Yeah.
And she takes like a few little like broken sort of cobblestone stairs at the end to step out of the water until she's stepping into that little space. And then there's no one there. It's dead silent. You can hear, of course, like the party in the background. And you just hear the little clicks of like the claws of the cat on the ground and the little slappy slap of her feet as she's walking. And probably a little jingle of like the teeth that she's wearing. But she sort of like lets go of your hand and sort of like walks forward and then like turns and just like looks at you.
Arl stops.
Yeah, she's just like head back. Do you mind?
I don't know what you're referring to, but go right ahead.
I want to look at you better.
Yeah. No, I don't mind.
She reaches for her mask and she lifts it and removes it, and like before she looks at you, like places it down on one of the chairs and then turns back to look at you. And I have a reference for what her eyes look like.
Oh my god, I'm freaking out!
That's good. That's great.
I don't know what the fuck is happening to me right now.
Keep it up. I love it here.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm so excited. Oh,
and the expression that I drew in this is basically how she's looking at you.
Why am I crying?
Cry
you're
away.
real and valid for
Cry
doing
away.
so.
Oh my
no.
god.
Oh,
She's
no,
so
no, no, no.
cool. Wow.
What?
What the fuck?
I need to see this bigger. I need to see this closer.
She's so beautiful.
Do you want me to send a Jaz or you got it?
Got it, baby.
Okay, thank
What?
you.
Okay. Great.
Oh my god.
Thank
Jade, this is beautiful.
Oh, your face
you.
is killing me.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the actual definition of starry eyes. Like
Yeah.
literally.
Quite so. Quite so.
Uh-huh.
Does it get better than that? Oh my gosh. Oh my
She
gosh.
Wow.
she like leans forward and you're literally like it's like looking into a like galaxy basically.
Yeah,
And she looks
he's in
at
awe.
you. Oh.
I don't know.
And she lifts a hand up. And she like places it on your cheek. And
Yeah.
it's so warm and you feel for a moment your features change. And aspects of your guardian form,
Yeah.
of your eyes and your ears begin to sort of melt, like just where kind of her hand is. So like one eye turns and one ear turns. And she like does a little thumb caress before she moves her hand back and you turn back to normal again.
Oh god.
Oh. And she's just looking at you. I didn't want to do it in front of people, you know, because if I did it in front of people, they're going to start questioning, thinking they're going to ask questions. I didn't want them to ask questions.
I prefer this. This is nice. It's beautiful. And I got to clean up in the water because I was...
And privacy is nice. It is nice to have privacy.
Yeah.
She's smiling at you.
You're beautiful.
Who are you?
Well, thanks to you.
She gives you a once over. I felt it the moment that you showed up here. I felt it. I felt you.
I was wondering if you did.
I felt it in my core. She just keeps looking at you. Of the stream.
Yeah.
And your twin. What of your twin? Of the sea.
I haven't seen him in a while, but I'm getting him back in a day.
I made you so handsome.
Thank you. You made all my siblings are fantastic. They're beautiful and they're wonderful and
It's all of the mind, you know, imagination. I have a creative one and it sort of extends to expansive properties.
okay. That's awesome.
You know. She looks you over. It's like she's like, I designed these characters for my book, and now they're here. She's looking you over.
We always make jokes of like, if Arlow appeared to me and I was Theo,
Yeah.
this is her moment. Actual moment.
This is her moment. I think she like lifts her hands. She like lets them go like over your shoulders and just like kind of down your arms, and then she kind of grips like your hands.
And the webs. People like the webs. They're popular.
I knew they would be.
Yeah, I like them too. It's people will they get nervous or I get nervous to play with them. They're like tangible. They're nice. I like McGill's. They're great. Big fan of. Why am I going tears?
Oh, she's just looking at you.
And all of it. Did you you just this is crazy. This is crazy.
I didn't want to stop. I got carried away once I made the first one, and then I just couldn't stop. I just kept going, kept going.
Yeah. Are you planning on making any more?
Do you want more?
No, I didn't say that. I always wondered because it was there was time between each sibling, so I didn't know why or and I recently just go ahead, please. I'm so sorry.
Devora, she turns. The cat looks at her. She's like,
Laura.
give us some space. She just like makes like a little like her growl and then starts walking down the hall and like until she's out of the hall and she just watches and waits. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
I didn't want her overhearing everything. My goddesses really do not understand things quite so clearly.
Oh, okay.
And I don't want to lay everything out just yet. If they know they have more siblings, they might go a little kooky.
Yeah, I was talking to the twins because I was curious, but I didn't say
I'm
anything.
so sorry.
No, it's not. It's okay.
They're crazy.
They're
she says with this crazed look in her eye. it's like, they're crazy.
Okay.
With teeth around her neck. Like, she's looking at you.
Yeah, it's it was cool. It was
no
this whole
love
thing is
lost there.
What?
No love lost there. They hate each other.
Yeah. I mentioned the twin thing to that I had a twin just casually to Lilith, and she was like, "Oh," and walked away. So.
Oh, especially that you speak to her. You are stunning.
Thank you. You should see the rest of us. I mean,
I want to.
yeah. You made Kai really cool. Did you name me? You named me? Is that how it worked? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Did you make me?
You're meant to wake up and know your name.
So cool. Did you design personality traits?
No, you came into that all yourself. I like it.
Thanks.
She just looks you over. She just stares at you when you're not talking or when she's not talking. She's just like, looking at every inch. She's like,
would you like me to spin?
Yes.
He starts to spin.
She just keeps watching. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. And I added this one, and it's like the tattoo. And then this one you'll like a lot because I actually, because Kai has the stripes, and then I wanted to have a little bit of him on me, so I put your design on Kai onto me, which is kind of crazy.
Has the world
Unless that's
not
bad.
been nice to you?
What?
The world, has it not been nice to you? I could destroy it.
It's okay, I'm putting it back together.
Oh. It was already destroyed.
Mine was a little bit.
Sorry.
It's okay. You caught me in a better place.
I like you so very much.
I like you so many. Very. I like as well. Me too.
She kind of steps back a little bit. Just keeps giving you this once over.
Why did you make a second pair of twins?
Examples.
In what way?
Examples. I didn't know what would happen. I wanted a calling card of sorts. So that the Dark One, whenever he is reunited with his family, wanted there to be a recollection. Should you all gaze upon the twins, you think of him. A long lost one. Perhaps something would click.
That makes sense.
He's not with you.
Not yet. He's actually with Kai. They're together.
At least he is not alone.
No, not really. I've talked to him. And I told him that Kai was there and that it was his brother. And then I was coming for them.
I'm sorry that I have not done more.
You did. You gave us the greatest gift of all, which is.
Sorry. I got jump scared.
You're good.
By my fucking computer. Continue.
You're good.
Or wait, hold on, wait. Hold your beautiful thought that you said.
You're so good. You're so good.
I don't want to lose it. It jump scared me.
No, you're good. You're so good.
Okay, delete that.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's good. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
My recording just stopped, and I didn't want to risk the chance of not.
You're real. I'm not.
Well,
thrown off
it
by
doesn't even want to record. So
that's rude.
Need to send something over here?
no, you're good. I already deleted something, so it should technically. Yes. Get out of here. No, it's just busted. All right, it's fine. My time's still going, so we're good. It's fine. It's fine.
It's so fine.
It's
so
my
fine.
fingers are crossed that nothing's gonna happen to it.
Nothing's gonna happen.
No,
Somebody scream record.
No one's gonna happen. Someone scream record right the fuck now. Sorry about that.
Don't be.
Continue.
Yeah, I think he goes, no, you've already done so much. You've given so much. And while yes, I'm grateful to you for my life, I'm even more grateful for what you did for Maveth. Giving him the one thing that he could have wanted, despite its great risk. I think that's why I cry when I see you. I see that moment. So thank you.
He deserved a wish.
Yeah.
He asked for a wish. He was promised a wish, and no one gave it. So I gave
You did.
it.
Yeah.
That was the whole purpose of me. That was the whole purpose. And now I'm here in exile. They'll never come here. Too scared. Pussies.
Pussies.
Hmm.
A lot of them.
Quite so. They won't step foot here. Too scary.
You've made quite the life for yourself.
Have I?
How do you feel?
I think I have always felt empty. But now you've added a bit of water to the empty bucket. Arlow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What do you, what should I call you?
She kind of looks down. I don't quite, everything's in bits and pieces. My time before. I know I was not always a celestial. There was a life. And it comes in fractions.
Mm.
It's all fractals of memories.
Mm.
I think my name was Lynx. And no one has called me that. No one does call me that.
I'll only call you that if you want me to.
I want you to call me that.
Okay, Lynx.
She smiles.
It's pretty. It suits you.
I wish I knew what it meant.
We'll figure it out together.
She smiles. You should know. I helped them before I helped Maveth. I thought it was my duty. Thought I was meant to.
Yeah.
Driven by atonement, Arlow. A guilt. just kept making family after family after family after family. He deserved the most loving, biggest family. He deserved the best.
Yeah.
They asked me to make a cage. Wished for a cage. But every wish has a consequence.
Yeah.
A punishment for their dark desires, visions, and a special little dryad that would hold them.
Mm.
And she foresaw that dark, dark plan, and I'm grateful for it. And then he wanted a wish. So I gave him a wish.
Yeah.
And then I ran.
Here. How long did you run for? Before you were safe?
Quite some time. Took me a while to adjust. Any little bits of magic I used to help myself had some crazy kooky response. I mean, imagine. Try to will yourself some food. You know what happens?
What?
It rains blood or something crazy like that.
That's quite not the one-to-one that I thought you were gonna say.
It doesn't match up, does it?
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
That's like you like to dip your bread in blood from the sky.
Tomato sauce.
Yeah, spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Yeah.
Wow. She frowns. Thank you for coming to see me.
I'm glad I did.
I'm glad you did.
I'd like to keep seeing you. And get that bucket filled a little bit.
She gives you, it's her brows are like so sad, but she's smiling at you. She's like not. You're gonna make me cry.
I just really love her. Give me a second.
You're good. You're good. Let it out. Let it out.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. She keeps looking at you.
Mm.
I'm sorry for any part that I played and anything bad that is happening.
Lots of bad has happened. It's not a tally. At least that's not how I see it.
Do you like Roth?
I've learned to. My boyfriend's from here.
What? She freaks out. You have a boyfriend?
I do. Yeah, he's
From Roth?
he's half elf and half like a fae.
Rothian boyfriend?
Yeah, you could say so.
Roth.
I was so nervous because everyone was
Why?
saying that when you walk in the room, we have to be quiet. And then somebody said, don't drop a plate. And I've dropped so many plates. And the first time I saw Dimitri, that's his name, I got so starstruck by him that I dropped a plate. And so I was like, what if I drop a plate and then I drop a plate at your party? And that's your first impression of me.
She goes, puts both her hands on your cheeks. And it is not in any way gentle. It's like a... yeah. And she just like, she kind of goes like this a little bit. And like just kind of looks at you. She's like, I didn't have done that to you, silly.
I just didn't want to break one of your plates.
Oh, typically it's bones that break, preceding if the plate breaks, but that wouldn't have happened to you.
Okay. Woo!
I don't like noise. Loud and clattery.
And that's very fair.
But you can make all the noise you like.
Okay. It is nice and
Pots
quiet.
and pans, throw them around if you like. Slam them against columns.
I get special
Knock the
privileges.
world down if you'd like to. She's looking at you so seriously.
And if I did, I would do it in your honor.
Oh, no. Do it in yours and I'll cheer you on. That's
Okay.
how it works. Just last.
You know,
Pardon?
no.
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 No, please.
I was gonna say
Please.
you remind me
Please.
of
Staring at you so intensely.
you remind me of my littlest sister.
Littlest?
You don't know.
Littlest? You don't know.
Yeah. She makes me giggle the way you just made me giggle.
I bet she's beautiful.
The most.
She was meant to be the purest.
Yeah. That's
I told myself to stop there. It shouldn't keep going. So I made the perfect one, the last one.
You made her perfect. Totally perfect. She loves plums, and her favorite flower is a white lily. Sometimes she'll change into a unicorn and brush off into the stream with me, and we'll play. And she paints. She's really good at it.
It is like placing a seed in a pot and adding a bit of water, but you never actually knew what the seed would turn out to be.
That's fun.
You forgot what flower seed you bought. So you don't know what the flower is going to really look like or be like. What sweet nothings it'll whisper. You tell me she likes plums.
Yeah.
Would have never guessed.
Yeah. Purple's kind of her thing. Lilac. Lavender.
The purest light.
Yeah, that's for sure.
She was meant to be the period at the end of a sentence.
Makes sense. She's very much a finale piece.
Last chapter of a book.
Yeah. Yeah. The next eldest after Mabeth, he lived in a bit of a shell for a while, but he's peeking through.
I wanted to hurry the process along, but I was a bit paranoid, cautious.
Yeah. Fair.
And then the next one I wanted to make
Hawks.
cuddly.
He is. So very much so. Yeah.
A sort of comfort till he could find his twin eventually.
Oh, sorry.
She thought about this stuff.
Oh,
She really,
oh my
she
God.
really
Okay.
fucking thought this shit through.
Oh my God. Yeah. Arlo's just crying. It's fine. Oh, shit.
Fair. Oh.
Holy shit.
As he should. As he fucking should.
Sorry, I leak a lot. I just do that. It's the water thing.
You can cry.
Yeah. Hawks is very cuddly and very supportive. He's really funny and very dorky.
Oh.
Kind of bumbly, but in a good way. And the one time he missed us so much, he created these beautiful bark and tree figures of us. It was really cool. he shows love in a lot of ways. So, yeah, you made him pretty wonderful.
And 𝓤𝓪𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪𝓵.
Yeah, she's the cool one.
Yes, she is. Intimidating, looming, a leader, natural born. Bit kooky.
A bit. But I like that about her. Something about her just feels like so safe. You know, like comforting.
I think there's a reason for that. I think there's a reason for why I did that, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
I like it.
I'm so glad.
And she's also very ridiculously beautiful. Yeah. And I think sometimes she likes to tease me by striking lightning near me. But that one I'm still hazy on.
Oh.
But like in the...
That's sweet. She smiles.
I think she's just kids around. And then no. She's a little wild.
Yeah.
Peppy, but also feels things really intensely. It's probably why she connects so well with animals.
𝓤𝓪𝓷𝓴𝓼. Her consequence.
Oh.
She doesn't always look like a giant cat.
Oh. Sorry.
She's not.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're right.
Sorry. It starts looking.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's cool.
She kind of glances down the hall. Goddess of ferality. Bestial.
Cool.
Hmm.
I have a question. When me and Kai,
Please ask.
okay,
Please.
when you sent us when we were born, was it at the same time, or did one of us come?
She looks at you. You're
Or was-
twins.
Yes. Was it like seconds apart, or was it like at the same time?
At the same time.
Okay, that will be between you and me. That's a little secret. Kai likes to tease me that he's 3 seconds older, and we'll let him believe that.
Silly boy.
Yeah.
That's not how twins work. I mean,
That's
to be fair, 𝓂𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪 was at a different time than Maveth, but they are united as twins are.
That's all that matters.
I suppose they don't have to be born at the same time, but I wanted you to be born at the same time. That was the whole point. It was supposed to be a big shindig.
Yeah, the whole shindig.
Oh, shindig.
Yeah, well, I don't mean to pick favorites, but he's mine.
I should hope so. Your heartbeats beat in tandem.
Yeah, we say it's a little sea shanty.
When yours speeds up, so does his.
Oh. And then vice versa.
Unless you're in your...
In the water?
Big thing.
Oh. Yeah.
Do you want to know?
Probably. Whatever it is.
She says, do you want to know why? Unlike the others, you're not fully animalistic.
Yeah.
You have a face.
Yes.
Arlow was meant to be always wise. Should always have a mouth, and he should always speak. And everything he speaks is golden light. And everything he says should be listened to. Simply what I thought. That, or perhaps you like to yap.
That too.
She smiles at you.
Yeah, first thing you said was very poetic.
It was my intention.
Well, I hope I haven't let you down. Sorry.
She's looking at you so like.
No, I mean, I think that I am exactly what I'm supposed to be.
You're perfect.
I'm just
Creations, they cannot be perfection. Not quite. There's always something kooky. Always something off. Flaws in the system. But you are perfect. How does that work? You defy logic. You defy logic. She's sassy. You defy logic.
Yeah. I don't even know what to say.
But I gave you that pretty mouth.
Well, I'm funny, so there's that.
Clownfish. She's smiling. I want to be beside you and the others.
Yeah, I want that too.
I want to give the goddesses their court, and I want to be beside you and the others. They can have wrath. It's never about being royalty. It's about laying low.
We can keep you safe. You should be with us.
You'll find me, Arlow. This is a purgatory. If you are not exiled, you are sent to the darkest, darkest corner of the universe. A star without a constellation. A star not amongst other stars. Alone in solitude. Nothing but blackness surrounding you. And that is where you stay. Until they are ready to bring you back. I cannot go back. And I cannot lose myself to darkness.
No. No.
They would go anywhere but here.
We can find a way. We can come up with something.
They have to die. Dusk and dawn, they must die.
Okay. We'll make sure that happens.
Face off with celestials.
No sweat off my back.
You defy logic. You defy logic.
Yeah, at your hands. So I think together we'll make a good team.
You have stardust in your veins, but not theirs.
Yours. You gave Maveth the wish of family, now let me grant that for you. Oh my god, my context. Let's go.
I need the tears right now. Mine are so dry.
I
Lubricate.
lubricate my fins. My fucking lab.
Yeah, keep making me fucking. She's looking at you so intensely. It's like. But not to wish.
something better.
A promise, perhaps.
A promise. I keep my promises.
I keep mine too, then.
Okay, then we're making a promise.
I've never made a promise before.
I'm happy to be your first. Honored.
But what am I promising? Something kooky.
Okay.
She says that word so much and I love it.
Purposefully.
Purposefully. She looks at you.
Okay. How kooky?
Kooky.
Okay. Okay. I promise on my side that we will kill those two and bring you back with us. And when we do, you can uphold your promise that we will celebrate by walking
Birthdays.
into a room. What?
Sorry.
No, please.
Birthdays.
Yeah.
I said it I want to celebrate them with you and not by myself.
When's your birthday?
No, your birthdays.
Oh, well, I want to celebrate you. Okay, yes. But also I want to celebrate your birthday.
We used to have Fae parties. Every month of your birthdays.
No way.
No way.
That's so cool.
She smiles.
Birthday months.
Birthday months.
How did Rain know that?
The rain?
I have a friend named Rain.
Oh, that's a beautiful name.
Yeah, I know. He's beautiful.
Perhaps he's just smart.
Yeah, I think that's it, actually.
If he's your
He
friend,
also-
then he is.
He's a really good intuition. So makes sense that he would just feel those things. Okay, well then, yeah, we'll celebrate our birthday months, and March can be real fun when it comes to me and Kai. If you want, we could pick a month for you. I don't know if you have one already.
I'm sure I do.
We'll find that too. And if not, we'll create a new one that feels right.
Family feels right.
Yeah, I can feel that off of you.
My goddesses, they like it here. They like the parties. They miss them. They like the freedom. They like the magic. They like the chaos.
Yeah.
And I like it for them. And they can have it. I make them all princesses. Princesses of Wrath. They practically are already. But I can step away. And I will step away.
Yeah. We'll have everything set up for you then, so that when you do, you'll step right into something else.
Centuries.
Yeah.
Centuries of reminders of what I created, but never being able to truly hold them.
I can't imagine.
Like a mother without its ducklings.
You have to get all your ducks in a row.
They're currently not.
It's okay.
She starts breathing a little heavily.
I'm trying to get everyone back together right now. I woke up 3 years ago without my memory. Wild. And then I spent some time in Hanburn as a waiter. It was nice.
What is that?
What?
What is that?
Oh, it's like basically it's like a big restaurant, and then people sit down to eat, and then I'm the person that comes up and says, "Hi, how are you today? I'm Arlow. I'll be your waiter. What would you like to eat?" And then they're like, "I would love this drink, and I would love to eat this." And then
You
I go to
serve people?
yes, but it was in like
It's very kind of you.
Sure, yeah. It was nice. People were nice, and I was being taken care of by a couple that were really lovely. They couldn't have kids, so they kind of took me in. And then I got there. Lots have happened, but I eventually started to remember things, and I started to realize that I had a family that were all spread across, and so I've been searching for them one by one and getting them all back together. So close to being done.
Congratulations.
Thanks. It's been hard. It's been really hard.
She's
Being
just,
caught.
she's just looking at you.
Yeah.
It's so heavy. It's so heavy. She's just staring.
Yeah, I'm getting Kai. And then I'm getting Ynona. And then we're all, once we get Mab, we're all back together.
Officially.
Yeah, with Mab there, it's for the first time. I think that something's going to change. I think we're going to feel something that we didn't know we could. I don't know what yet, but I think we're going to feel it.
Stronger.
Mm.
That was my intention. You're stronger together, all of you. Everything you do is amplified if you're together. Try to do it so that you wouldn't ever split apart.
Yeah, well, it was a lot of forces at work. It wasn't just walking away or anything like that.
Hello.
Yeah.
How is 𝓤𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪𝓵?
He's different now than he used to be.
I'd like to hold him.
Yeah.
When the time comes, of course.
No, yeah.
Nothing weird about it.
No, I think you need to hold him. I think that he I think he didn't really know what it was like to be held for a really long time. So, yeah.
Ducklings.
You'd be really proud of him.
She just makes like a...
Oh, she's so cute. I'm gonna die.
She's like...
Do you...
Ducklings are so impressionable. They see one thing and they think that's how they're supposed to behave, and if they don't have another duck there...
Yeah.
Disaster.
Disaster.
Oh, kooky disaster.
Yeah, well, that's what we're all learning from each other. So, where one of us lacks, the other one fills in. And then we're both like, oh, I didn't know I could do that. And then you just do it the new way. Kind of fills in each other.
I don't want you to leave. You have to leave. I don't want you to leave.
I don't want to either.
No. What if?
Yes.
You didn't. She's like, no, that would be selfish. You want a quest? You want a quest?
Not that the idea is, I like the idea though. Like, I get it. I'm with you.
It was a good idea.
It was, and like whether or not it's the
I
idea
pulled
to
it
go
out
with,
of my arse.
it was really good first impression. I think that was great.
What if you didn't?
You did it.
What if you didn't?
What if I did it?
What if you didn't?
Like crazy.
Wouldn't that be kooky?
That would be kooky, yeah. I'll be back. I can come back whenever. Sorry to wait this long.
No. You existed. That's enough. You exist. Hello.
Yeah.
You must understand, my goddesses, they do not frequent touch. Neither do I, to be fair. In fact, I don't at all. In fact, literally not at all. There's no affection. Not here, not in this Fae family. It's quite, I've read up on family. And there's things that I feel from before that I can't quite put my finger on the tip of my tongue. But we don't do it here.
Would you like to? Arlow just like walks into her.
No.
And just like crumbles in her arms, which is like literally what he was about to say. He was about to ask her if he could, so that's crazy. But yeah, I think he puts everything he is into that hug. Every time he's ever hugged anyone from his family, it's like being pulled out from his core and his memories and put into this hug.
I think you feel her. She shrinks down a fraction so that your head rests like perfectly on her chest.
Okay.
So like you can hear like the like heartbeat, like her heart. Yeah, her heartbeat.
Awesome.
And she's like warm. She's so warm.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, she's very clearly, she's like, ooh, what do I do? But it's like you feel her hair, and her hair is super soft, and you just feel like you slowly feel her arms kind of come around, but I think her like hand slides up into his hair and like sort of like kind of like just like encloses and like almost just like holding the hair, almost as though she just kind of wanted to like feel it. So she's got a hand in there. I think her other arm comes around and she just starts going like this with the end of your ear.
Ears.
Yeah. She's holding. It's almost like she's like, yes, I want hug, but also I want to touch these other things.
He just lets her. He's happy to. He's absolutely happy to.
Oh my god. Do you want to leave their conversation there? Or do you want more? You say the word.
We can totally just leave the conversation there. It's beautiful.
And continue from there.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey. Oh no, the tears, they're here.
What the fuck?
That's your mother?
That took me out.
Oh, that's your mother. You just met her. You're just hugging her right now.
That's crazy.
Oh my god, yo.
She's like the best.
I'm so glad you think so.
She's really the best.
She's kooky.
Oh,
but she's great.
Oh no,
She's
I'm
the
obsessed.
best.
Her name's Lynx.
I was listening to listen with your heart the whole time.
That's a direct hit.
You're
felt
doing
so
this to
right.
yourself. No wonder you're crying. You're doing
Okay,
it.
listen, I
Damn.
was gonna put on Fairy Dance and I had it on, but it didn't feel right.
Oh, that's fair. That's
It
fair.
Oh.
It didn't feel,
That's
I was almost
fair.
right, and then it was this, and it was like, nah, that felt right.
That's it. Oh, damn.
It was so like, quiet in the background because I'm not using my
Damn.
headphones, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
That was beautiful.
how did I do in that scene?
You
should
did
tell me right now.
so good. I was
direct
resonating with her.
text.
I was resonating with her. That's why I like ended up getting to a point where she was just saying like, I don't want you to leave. Like, 'cause she was getting to a
Yeah.
point where she was like enjoying your company so much, but she didn't know how to express it.
It was
So it
so
was like
easy to talk
all
to
she
her.
could, all she could say, yeah, all she could say is like, don't ever leave me. Don't ever leave.
I genuinely like. I mean, obviously there was our like. There's so much connection there, just like without
Yeah.
anything. But I feel like for Arlo, it was like how he feels when he talks to Yudona fully. Like it just
It felt like that. It
yes.
felt like that.
It felt really easy, and it felt, and it was in such a different like. In a, like,
Idona
much
was
more
her
motherly
full
way.
stop. Idona was her perfect little ending, her little bow
Yep.
on the
Yeah.
present.
The
That
purest
was-
of them all, and that's
Yeah. It was her perfect little ending.
Oh.
Because she got so attached to why she kept going. She kept
Bro.
making more. She kept making more and more because she kept getting attached because she wanted them so bad. So
my
she just
God.
kept going, and then eventually was like, "You need to stop." And it was like
Yeah.
after the twins. So she was like, "You need to stop." So just
Okay.
one last one.
Last one.
One last one, and then Maydi Donut.
You just know that she'd be such like a mama's girl. Like
Yeah.
and
And Maydi Donut
her...
with immortality, with the idea that if anything, at least the family could last forever.
Oh.
No, that was her backup.
I think it's because like, like to be really simple about it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
this family means so much to me.
I know.
Yeah.
So like her
It's very full circle.
talking about it, yeah.
Yeah.
And like they're so. Hello everyone online. Let's get into it.
Hey guys.
So,
Hey,
like,
hey.
they're so like real to me, like genuinely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my voice cracking.
It's okay. If you also want me to go off live, I can. You're just.
I know,
over it.
no. Crying is good for you guys. Crying for
Yeah.
your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, they feel so real to me. And she made it feel so real, like talking
I'm
about
really glad.
it was surreal. Like it was very much like when she was like, I want to be like by your side. It was like obvious you should.
Yeah.
Like you are. It felt immediate.
Because I love this idea that like there is this obviously this like relationship with parents where it's like a thing of like you brought me into this world. And like if you don't have a good relationship with your parent, that's sort of like the only thing you attribute to them, right? It's like you brought me into this world. Awesome. Which is like what she could have been. Like a write-off of like I brought you into this world. That's literally it. Like whatever. Like she could have just done it because she was like, ooh, a little experimentation, and then like whatever.
Yeah.
But she got so attached, which is like the concept of it. Like she did Cal for Maveth, and then just kept going.
But then
Yeah,
she
it
did
was-
Hawks for Cal.
And she did Hawks for Cal.
That was actually
so
why I
crazy.
froze.
Everyone needed
Yeah.
something, so she just
was-
kept
that was-
going. And then
that
she made the
was-
twins because she was like, if they haven't found Maveth, at least maybe this will like spark something. There's twins, like oh maybe they'll think that maybe they, you know, like she was like maybe
And
this
it did
will
work because
this will
it was,
kickstart
like,
something.
there's always like that little
Yeah,
drive, I guess, of being like
yeah.
something's not right.
Everything had a purpose. Every guardian had a purpose, and their purpose was not to be some godly creature who took care of the earth. It was just to be a family.
I know, and that's literally what I told Cal earlier.
Yeah. And that's been like the whole core of it, because Cal didn't understand why he was here. He showed up and he was like,
Yeah.
well, I have this power, so I should like take
Use it.
I should use it.
Yeah.
I should
Like she
use
said,
it.
an impressionable duckling that
Yeah.
was like, I'm going to do what I think I should do because I don't have anything to go off
Yeah.
of.
Yeah. And then that tying into Cal said it at one point of like, we never had a family because of me. Like he had said that specifically, where he was like,
Yeah.
our family wasn't a family because I didn't make it one. And like that being at the core of everything, where it's like she made everyone with such direct intention of like, and like she put so much thought into them.
Yeah.
Like named them, like
Yeah.
like she's fully attached, and so like meeting one is crazy for her, and she's already kooky. That's also why her voice
so
changed, because
long.
she was sitting out there and she's like, come with me, and then she goes behind and she's like, like, it was very like she's
I could sit in there and talk to her forever.
I'm so
Ever,
glad. She also, I was really liking too, because I wanted her to resonate as like Arthros a little bit.
Oh, that's what I got.
yeah.
I was like,
Yeah. Because this
I was
idea
giving
that
I was
like
so happy.
that resonated for Arlo a little bit. I was like, I wanted,
Yeah,
I wanted
100%.
that.
Because we talk about Idona and Arthros being alike, and then Arlo resonating with Arthros because
Yeah.
of Idona. So that absolutely
Similar cadence of
He
like,
really has
yapping
a
bit.
type of woman.
Yeah, it really
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
It's
obviously,
British- it's British
obviously,
woman.
she's a British
Yeah.
woman. Obviously,
Real.
she has been in this really wild state of mind, so she's a little like
Yeah.
kooky. But
She's my white queen.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
really what I wanted her to be.
Oh my god.
She's a little crazy. You saying when she said the thing about I think it was Morga. Was it Morga? No, Nell. Or no, it was Mortar or Nell. Where she said about how like she made them a type of way for a specific reason. But she couldn't put her finger on it.
Oh yeah, she couldn't put her finger on Morga's, and I was like,
yes,
it
Morga.
was now because I said that Morga felt safe.
Yes.
Yeah.
She said she did that for a specific reason. You saying I can feel that about you made me crazy knowing her backstory. That made me crazy.
Oh, I want to know her backstory.
Me too.
Yeah.
Especially because she was talking about all like the darkness in the corner of the stars. Like, how did she know about that? Like that it was like a punishment or whatever. And like
She's been
she
a
gets
celestial for a
glimpses of
long
like
time.
fair. But like
Yeah.
she also has like glimpses of her life before, which like that's curious.
I
She's
mean,
been alive a long time.
Who knows like how many celestials that you interact with, even like Polaris. Like who knows if Polaris was in that situation? Like Polaris could have been in a purgatory. And like suddenly now she's like, I'm new, I'm here, like I'm back on the job. Like
they pulled her out and like
it's a demotion, basically.
Well, it did nothing to her because she's still ready to break every rule.
Yep.
Yeah, that's actually great.
Very links of her.
I love that about her.
But yeah,
Her
she
being
doesn't.
like, I will hand out as many wishes as you like.
She's like, I'll give it to you.
Maybe no.
Yeah, she's very. Lynx just has those little bits of herself. Sorry, I know we're still on live, but
interesting though.
Wow.
Juicy.
I'm gonna be watching that.
And she wants the Dawn and Dusk dead, so that's nice.
She does.
We're gonna go.
That's exactly what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
Mayhaps she's gonna have an audience with Deimos.
Oh God.
Oh.
Sorry.
They share
a common goal.
Oh, business.
Good night,
Yeah.
chat.
Good night, chat.
Thanks for being here.
Love you.
Mwah. This was so fun. I had such a good time. Thanks for being here, chat. We love you so much.
Great. That was so much fun.
Thanks for watching for so long. There were so many of you for so long. You're crazy.
Guys, you're the best.
You're the best. Have a good night.
Okay.
Have a good night. We'll be in touch about whenever next Ravenwood is. It'll all be slay.
We'll try.
Yeah. But it's gonna be a good time. You guys got lots of content to dwell on, so
yeah.
bye.